son?
Yeah, I got some fun. That was hilarious.
Oh, on the battlefield now again. Not surviving anymore, all on the battlefield now.
Uh,
Yeah, not survival right now.
oh,
Hey, but we started. We're live.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, yep.
I saw it.
Or it should come live soon. Yeah. Sometimes
mm,
it's delayed a little bit.
No, it is live, it is.
All right.
You can see it.
I don't know where Zeno's at, but they can
Maybe
join.
the
They can.
yeah, he
dog
was
or...
gonna try and get on VR.
Hey, hey.
Hey,
It's been a while, bruh, because we took that 2 week break for the holidays.
yeah, it's been a minute.
So here we are. We're back on the podcast again, bro.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Actually, I think it's been 3 weeks since we done one, right?
3 weeks.
Has
Three
it?
weeks.
3 weeks? Yeah, we didn't do. Nah, yeah, 3 weeks. So
Mm.
we didn't do Christmas, and then we didn't do New Year's.
Yeah, it's
Did we
kind
do
of,
the?
yeah, it's 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't do the
Hey,
other shit because of the holidays.
yeah, we
Like
didn't do nothing.
1 week, 2 weeks, yeah,
The
it's three
holidays were
weeks.
pretty whack.
Let's stop with the
I mean,
holidays.
New
Oof.
Year's was whack. Nothing happened.
Oof.
Yeah, to be honest, my New Year's was kind of whack.
I was like already falling asleep by like 11 o'clock.
I didn't go anywhere. I was
I
just home the whole time.
Yeah, I was in VR chat.
It seems lit though.
I was
But
too, a little bit.
It was probably lit on New Year's Eve in there.
the server crashed.
No, yeah,
But
I was
there
just
were
about to
too
say
Yeah,
many
that, dude.
people on at the same time. They're like, "Oh wait, what the fuck?"
that's crazy.
All right, yeah.
Ah,
Look, hey,
okay, that's going.
Zeno's
Yeah,
there.
Hey.
in VR. Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
Look how cute.
we could do that for the
Oh, you.
for the VR thingy. Maybe
There you go.
possibly.
Yeah, that's
It
why
would be
I thought
better.
about.
I think maybe it would be better if we were all physically there, present. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
nah,
Yeah.
it would make sense because then you can just screen share and be in your VR chat while I'm
Mm.
sitting here on my camera,
Yeah,
and then you don't have to worry about me being in the VR room
Axeno,
with you. I can just be here and watch,
you
you're
can
and
back in
just
this world.
you
we'll
can
still be in the
you,
Discord.
yeah, you can just be in the simulated reality while we're within the simulation inside the simulation.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly.
I think your
Speaking of,
microphone
all
is
right,
now
so
on
if that's
the.
if that's how you want to
Yeah, I
get
don't hear
into
you
it.
if you're saying
Speaking of,
anything, Zeno.
Oh no, I was just setting it all up.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
speaking
okay.
okay,
of,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
kind of
speaking
just
of
making sure
simulations,
everything was good.
Hey,
right?
so listen, right? We're supposed to have some random talk. Plus, we're supposed to talk about fucking the cults and the
Mm.
paranormal, bro.
Yes, of course.
So what the fuck do y'all know about cults, bro?
Um,
Other than the Illuminati, don't you know what I'm saying?
you want to get political or no?
Sure. I
The
don't doubt that there
Democratic Party
are.
don't count.
Yeah.
Wow, the Democrat in me is gonna come out, but the cult of Trump.
The cult of
Oh,
Trump. I mean, y'all want to talk about something crazy? How about the
there.
Capitol building being stormed and then some lady getting fucking shot in the face?
uh,
Wow. I knew they got
That's pretty
stormed, but I
honest,
didn't
crazy.
know somebody got shot in the fucking face.
honestly, I was gonna talk about.
Pretty
I
hardcore.
can't believe I'm blocking on the name, but it's like one movie that was kind of like a cult thing.
What is it?
It's a classic one. I'm blocking on it. And I watched it like 2 months ago as well during
Mhm.
Halloween. Fuck.
I don't know, bro.
I'm actually gonna start looking up because it's a classic one that everyone should know about.
Listen, I know that most people know about that one cult, or at least maybe you've heard of it. I forgot what it was called though, where the fucking guys it was like I don't remember how many people, 30, 40 something. They were like in a cabin in the woods and they all fucking committed suicide. They all had like
Yeah,
bunk beds and they
Um,
all
that
committed
was
suicide. Cause
yeah.
something about aliens, some shit about
Yeah,
aliens
so
and
me and my girl just watched a documentary recently about that.
Heaven's Gate.
So
Heaven's Gate. I think they were
yeah,
called Heaven's
Heaven's
Gate.
Gate.
Mhm.
Yeah. Where the the leader really made them really made them believe that they were all
Chosen.
aliens. Like not alright, maybe not aliens. That
Hmm.
when they all died, that they would ascend
Mm-hmm.
into like their true selves would ascend to a spaceship, which was like in heaven or whatever, or would take them to heaven, and then they would meet God and everything. They believed that humans were really just like aliens inside different skin,
Inside a
and
different,
their
yeah.
true selves would shed when they die.
The
And
fuck.
so they all fucking committed suicide under the leaders like following.
It's crazy how people can convince other people so easily about some shit that's fucking imaginary, bro.
Right.
I mean, shit,
That's
that's been going on throughout history. That's what Hitler did.
No, I definitely believe it's been all throughout history, but like, for instance, I would say that we're all fucking decently intelligent people here. Imagine
Well,
somebody
that's the
coming up
thing
to you
though.
right now and
Sometimes,
telling you about fucking aliens and like, yeah, if
but,
you fucking commit suicide, you'll shed your skin and you'll become
but
your true self. I'd be
all
like,
right, that wasn't that wasn't really what they said. They didn't. The plan wasn't from the beginning to commit suicide. It's just the dude, like the leader, like he started going crazy after the other leader died, and so he started leading them down this weird path. I mean, it
I
was
feel
already
like
weird when it
there's a
got weird.
certain point though where like your mind would say, okay, this is going a little too fucking far.
Yo, you would think so, but there a lot of intelligent people get grouped up into cults. Like sometimes it'd be the most intelligent people, the people who you would say, oh, nah, that kind of person wouldn't do that, or that kind of person would never be involved in something like that. And
And then
it'd
they
be
do the
that
dumbest
person.
shit when they're
They
in the
do the
fucking
dumbest
cult.
shit,
mm,
like fucking commit suicide, thinking they're gonna shed their human skin and turn into a fucking alien to go to heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
Yeah.
But yo,
I don't
sometimes
care how.
someone's words can be real fucking convincing.
I was
Words
I
are
was
powerful.
thinking about the movie of the Blair Witch Project.
You know, it's funny. I kind of had a
Oh.
feeling you were.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, because I watched it a couple months ago, and they're like exploring like some sort of like cult thing, and then like people
Yeah,
started hunting them
yeah,
down and shit.
yeah.
And that's a fucking scary movie because
It
it
really is.
felt so real.
I don't doubt there's
Yeah,
some fucking
that's
cult
because they
hiding
did the
out in the
handheld.
woods somewhere, bruh.
Yo,
somewhere in the woods.
Somewhere in the woods, bro.
y'all ever
Yeah.
see Wrong Turn?
Hmm.
Wrong turn. I think I
Yeah,
saw that one.
that's one of those movies where like it's the inbred people in the woods. Yo, I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like that exists. Yo, there really
I
are
feel, yeah, it
these
probably
people
does. I don't
like
doubt.
the hills have eyes, like the
Yep.
hills have eyes kind of people, you know?
Hmm. Oh
And
Hmm.
they're
yeah.
all just living in the woods, fucking eating human flesh and shit,
Clapping each
fucking
other's
cannibals,
ass.
turning into Wendigos and shit, eating each other's
So
So we're
ass.
back to
Yeah.
Wendigos.
was the alien thing that you were talking about that event where like everyone drank the fucking poisoned Kool-Aid and shit?
No, that was another cult.
Oh, that was another cult. Okay.
Yeah.
So many cults, so many crazy cults
let me
out
get
there. Ooh.
my let me
Yeah,
get my let me get my laptop. That was another cult
People
actually.
that was
typically
another
die in
one.
cults for some reason.
That
Yeah.
happened first, and then that became the stigma of cults, and then people would be like, "Oh, haha, yeah, this cult probably gonna commit suicide too," and then it actually
Mm,
happened.
I see.
That's how
There
most
was
cults
a,
end, I feel.
I forgot where this cult came from. I
Death by
think it was,
suicide.
I was reading something about the Ten Commandments cult, bruh.
Oh,
What
that
the
sounds crazy.
Really?
fuck?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Ten
That
Commandments
sounds
cult.
That sounds like
nutty.
some anime shit.
So it started in Uganda, right?
Oh no,
Uganda.
It was in
there's a
Uganda,
lot of
bro.
gory
Knuckles.
stuff.
Yeah,
And there was a wealthy dude in Uganda, and he made like a whole compound, like a big ass kind of living thing. And
Hmm.
so he was basically saying that he was like a messenger of God and whatever, and he could save
Nice.
people and all this bullshit. if they joined his cult. And to join his cult, the people had to give their fucking land and their resources to him. So like if you owned property or whatever the fuck, you had to give your stuff
Sounds
up
legit.
to him and live
What
on
the
his compound.
fuck? That's
Yeah, so he would
crazy.
take your shit. But a lot of people would do it because this guy would feed you 3 times a fucking day and whatnot. And like poverty and shit is so bad in Uganda that 3 meals a day for a lot of them is like a fucking luxury type thing. You know what I mean?
Oh
So,
yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
so a lot of
Then
people
you
would
would go,
join.
yeah.
A lot of people would join just to have a nice roof over their head and some fucking food in their stomach and shit. But then, little by little, they would get fucking sucked in.
I
Um,
see.
Manipulate and then, yeah.
they also had to
That's what
give up
happens, bro.
They also had to give up sex and speech. They couldn't fucking have sex, and they
What?
weren't allowed to fucking talk. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the
Go to
alien
vote.
cult, they had to give up sex too, and
That was the first I
a
would
few
say nope.
members
nope.
a few members
Hell
even
no.
Nope.
castrated themselves.
Oh,
Jesus
fuck that.
fuck.
Nah, hell no.
Hell
Mm-mm-mm.
no. Nah,
A
that's
No.
few of
one
them
thing I
turned
really want to do.
themselves into fucking eunuchs, dog.
As you can
Cut
tell,
their
sex is very
fucking ball.
important to
I
me.
don't know if they cut their dicks off too, but I know they cut their balls off.
So their leader, his name was fucking Joseph Kabuteri, and this guy was saying that
Mm.
May 17th, 2000, the fucking that
End of the world
he
was
was
gonna
saying
come.
that the Virgin Mary, bro, would come back to Earth and would fucking start the apocalypse. And that that was
What?
it. That was the end of
Nah.
humanity on March 17th, 2000, because the Virgin Mary would come back and start and turn shit up on us, right?
Damn, but like, why Virgin Mary? I
I
never
don't
knew
know
she was
why
like
her,
turned up
bro.
like that.
Apparently
I
she
didn't know she
rocks
turned
like
up like
that.
that.
Yeah, apparently the Virgin Mary
Damn,
hits like that, bro. So then,
that's crazy. That's news to
but
me.
of course the fucking apocalypse didn't come, whatever, and some people
Yeah,
started doubting him and all that shit. And
yeah.
so that
I think I would
day,
have remembered that.
he and all his co-founders, like the other leaders, right? They all had all their members meet up in different areas of the church because it's a compound, so there's multiple
Hmm.
buildings in the compound. So he had all the co-leaders gather up all the members in different buildings and shit on that day, the day that like the apocalypse was supposed to come and all that
Hmm.
shit. And
Damn,
then
ridiculous.
Joseph, and while they were all in these churches and these buildings, Joseph and the other co-leaders went around fucking throwing gasoline on everybody
What the
and
What
tell
the
fuck?
yeah,
fuck?
sprinkling gasoline on everybody and telling them all that it was holy water. And
Nice.
then
Ooh.
yeah, and then
Fucking genius.
they left the fucking buildings and they set the fucking buildings on fire with everybody in it.
You think those
Yeah.
people just didn't realize that water doesn't smell like gasoline?
I don't I think that their poverty I think that their poverty kind of forced them into it in some sense, but I also think that unfortunately the area they just live in, they don't get enough of an education as
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
do. So I feel like mentally they just weren't capable of at least
yeah,
at least most of them in the situation
yeah.
weren't capable
Yeah,
of
that's
mentally
sad.
understanding. I need to get the fuck out of here. This isn't good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens
Yeah.
when you're in a cult. You don't really think that. You think it's all fine and dandy.
So
It's all good.
after all the buildings burned and everything, and the authorities finally got there and shit, they found 778 fucking bodies, along
Holy shit.
along with Joseph, along with the leader himself. He apparently
Nice.
killed himself too. And they couldn't identify the majority of the bodies because they were all like charred beyond like recognition and shit. And fire also burns, destroys your fucking
Yeah,
DNA and
yeah.
burns all the like yeah. So they could
All
barely
that shit.
not identify anyone. And
No.
a few of the co-founders simply, like a few of the other leaders, just disappeared,
Mm.
and no one's heard from them. So they are probably still out and around there somewhere. Nobody
Gee.
just knows where they fucking went.
Over 700. That's just
700
crazy.
people
That
fucking
many people believed in it
yeah.
and they
We
died for
truly
it.
believed it. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's crazy.
That's
Poor guys.
insane.
I I don't know what else to call it other than crazy.
Yeah, it's really what it is.
no, it
Like,
is.
how lost must you be in life?
Okay, I mean, at the end, when you are really like living poorly, and when you join the
Yeah,
cult, you have a roof over your
most
head,
people,
you
yeah,
get
most
free
people, yeah,
meals. You
Hmm.
say,
exactly.
yeah, okay, I will go with it. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, you
Mm.
think
and you
life
don't
is gonna be better?
realizing it, and you don't realizing that that just like use you, and then yeah, kills you at the end. You don't think so far. You're just happy that you don't live so poor anymore. You don't need to
Hmm.
hunger, or
Hmm.
you yeah.
You know,
Yeah, like giving under those circumstances, just living a better life than what you have. I can kind of see how they just believed in this person.
Yeah,
yeah,
they have no
same.
choice.
Yeah, like you think about it, and it's like it sucks that they had to go out that way because
Yeah.
it's either that or stay hungry.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's like I think it's like most of the time with the cults, like they choose people, they have people around who lives poorly
Hmm.
normally. And when they join the cult, they see like, oh, okay, I have no
Yeah,
better
I think it
life
was the
for
same
now.
thing with like Charles Manson. I think he had a bunch of just poor lost kids
Yeah.
Uh,
living on his
yeah,
compound.
I
and
forgot
like,
he had a fucking cult, and his
Oh
was
yeah,
famous for something too. I forgot what it was.
yeah, they murdered a fucking actress and like
what
her
the
baby.
fuck?
Yeah, that's why he's in prison, or he was in prison. I don't know if he's fucking died yet or not. But he pretty much coerced them into like being a ringleader, coerced them into killing. Well, not coerced them, but I think he like told them to go, or
Convince them.
that's what the case was. That he told these
What the
kids to
fuck?
go kill this chick and do all this
Gotta
crazy
hydrate,
shit.
bro.
But yeah, she was
What
pregnant,
kind though?
yo. They
While she
stabbed
was
her in the
Oh
pregnant,
fucking
they killed her.
stomach. While
Oh
she was
no.
fucking
pregnant,
shit!
they stabbed her in the fucking stomach
Oh
and all this crazy shit.
no.
Oh,
They're going straight to
Yeah,
hell. They ain't.
yeah,
fucking
Yeah.
If hell exists, they're definitely going.
yeah.
They
If
will
yeah.
they
definitely
ain't
go
already
there.
there. If they ain't already there, bro.
Nah, I think they're all still alive, serving time.
Jesus.
Fucking shit.
Can't believe that shit, really. You
Yeah.
know, it that kind of reminds me of. I don't remember if this was like 2014, 2015 time era, but it was back when like Slenderman was like still a huge thing. I
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
remember on the news that there were these two girls who
Mhm.
full-heartedly believed that Slenderman was real,
Oh, did they kill
and
themselves?
and
Mhm.
no, they lured
Nah,
out another
they
girl,
nah.
and I forgot if they heavily injured her or killed her because
Yeah,
of
they
their
killed her.
belief in
Yeah, they killed
Slenderman.
her.
Yeah, because it's like
They
they
killed her.
believed if they did that, then Slenderman would come out and shit.
Yeah,
They actually believe that shit.
like legit, like 12 and 13-year-old girls
Yeah,
who are
exactly.
in prison right now for
Yeah, for
murdering this girl.
yeah,
What
just
the
for believing that.
fucking that
I
shit?
think it was like internet bullshit that kind of like brainwashed them
Yeah,
to believing it
yeah. It
and
was
shit. So in a
yeah,
way that was
fucking
kind of like a cult, but it was like super like hey, we're gonna
it's
do this
creepy
because we believe
pasta
this.
shit.
Yeah. And it's like it can happen to anyone, and
They're
it's sad.
fucking little 13-year-old girls who
Yeah.
What the fuck? And
killing
Yeah.
another little girl in the forest, bro. Like how fucked up is that?
Yeah. They
here's my
they lured
fucking
her
thing.
there and killed her.
Now, when they get
That's like
out,
the
what the
stuff of
fuck are they
nightmares.
gonna do? Because
They're
I
never gonna
don't.
get out.
I already don't trust these two little girls, bruh. They
They're
might get
probably
out. They
never gonna
might
get out.
sacrifice somebody else.
I don't even
No,
know what their sentence was, but if they
they're
do
probably
get
not gonna
out,
get
they're
out.
pretty much fucked for the rest of their life. There's like
Yeah,
no
they'll
way.
never have a normal life.
There's just no way.
They can never do anything in life.
No, no,
They could probably never leave the country. They could probably never get a job.
probably no. Because
They'll
if they
probably
don't have
get
a
a
life
man.
sentence, then they're just gonna have a rough time and probably resort to crime again later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
know?
I'm about
Yeah,
to
if they're
see what their
released.
sentence is
Nice
right now.
US system.
I
Hell
wonder.
yeah,
I
it's
wonder.
working.
I wonder now that they're in prison. I wonder if they've somehow. I wonder if they've convinced anybody else in prison to believe what they believe.
Nah,
Nah, I
they were
don't
just
think so.
stupid. They were
Mm,
just stupid little girls.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but they
yeah,
probably got thrown in juvie with other stupid fucking kids.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
probably.
So there's a
Yeah,
chance that kids might be
Uh,
able to fucking
sorry.
brainwash other
that's
kids, and kids are much more easily believe shit than us adults do. You know what I mean?
that's actually a good question though. How many of people in prison actually have like cultist behaviors? That's a good
Yeah, I don't know if
question.
there's cults in prison. Never heard
Not
of that.
I wonder if
no,
there
but
is.
like it's based on like a belief that's like false and shit that'll lead them to do crazy shit no matter what. I wonder if there's like
Yeah,
something going around, like even if it's like small time and it doesn't get out to the public and shit, because
mm-hmm.
uh, they can't really do anything because they have armed
Yeah,
guards.
they're in prison.
So
They can
yeah,
only do
so
shit
but
to
I
each
wonder
other.
if there's like a cultist belief somewhere within
Well, I mean,
the
some of
system.
them, a lot of prisoners you'll see in videos and shit that they do like pray and read the
Hmm.
Bible and believe in God
Yeah.
and all this shit. So it's not, I don't think it's
Right.
hard to believe that some of them would believe in something else and worship something
Right.
else other than
Right.
put
Yeah.
them in the
I mean,
A
that's
lot
trash.
of
pretty much their whole
time.
life. So
it's
like,
fucking sick, yo. Those girls should be.
jeez.
They're lucky that girl did not die.
They are lucky. Yeah, because
If if if
I
she
thought it
died,
was
then they would have been
bad
guilty.
injury. Because I
Nah, I
thought
think
it
it's
was a bad injury, but yeah,
19
19 times
times
stab.
though, you're
Holy
definitely
fuck!
got
19 times.
you're definitely trying to kill, bro. Like there's no
There's no way. Yeah,
That means they
mm,
yeah.
stabbed her repeatedly, over and over and over,
Not
until
like
they
this one
decided they were
time.
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not this one time. And they realized something's wrong. They were just
Uh-huh.
in it.
They was just in it to
I
kill
am
herself.
curious on
Well,
how that girl who got stabbed is doing these days. Cause like I
Oh well, let's
wonder what
find out.
trauma shit that she's
You should totally
doing.
try my shit.
mhm.
You
Yeah,
never
like
believe another girl.
yeah,
Like, wait,
probably
fuck
turned into
you,
like a
fuck you.
tomboy and just started hanging out with other guys.
I
Fuck.
Like that shit fucked her up
should say,
forever.
fuck you, humanity. I'll just be a shut-in. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about you guys.
I bet she
Now
had a hard time
she
making friends after
is.
that, cause then
Yeah,
she would be scared as fuck of what anybody tells her, and she would definitely be scared as fuck of hanging out with anyone, dude.
being
Uh,
around in the woods, especially.
especially her
Yeah.
parents probably like withheld her from doing anything for a long time. Probably.
Well,
I
right
would.
now she's 17 and she's
Oh,
completely fine.
oh
She's
shit!
like
She's 17.
completely. Yeah,
Oh,
she's like
almost out
completely
of high
unaffected.
school. Nice.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
like completely unaffected by any of this
Well, that's
anymore.
good. At least that's what it seems like. But I I would imagine there's just personal trauma that she just doesn't share because like getting stabbed that many times at that young of an age
Well,
leaves a
luckily for
lasting
her,
impact.
she said she actually doesn't remember a lot of the attack anymore because I guess
Uh,
she probably lost so much blood and shit that like
yeah. And honestly, on top of that, I
it's better
wouldn't be
that way.
surprised if like mentally she's just like
Mentally, she tried to block it
suppressed that
out. Yeah,
trauma and
Mhm.
Yeah.
shit.
kids be doing that.
Yeah. I'm just glad that it sounds like she's doing okay
Yeah,
because you never really hear follow-up stories,
Yeah.
nah,
but when
yeah,
you look for them and you see that
it's
she's
legit.
okay, that's nice to see. Even if they don't
Yeah,
know you, you don't
because
know
I'd probably
them.
never
It's
have
just
friends
nice.
again.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd
Yeah.
probably
no
never be able
kidding.
to make friends. I would never
I would
trust
struggle
anybody.
really fucking hard to make
Mm,
friends after that.
mm,
It's just
But
so
yeah, what were you
there's
gonna talk
this
about?
it was a cult in Mexico, right?
mm-hmm.
It was called the Matamoros cult. And
Hmm.
their leader was called Adolfo de Jesus Constanta. I'm not even going to try and translate that to English. Like Adolf,
Okay.
Yeah,
Adolf,
literally.
Adolf of
Yo, why Spanish
Jesus,
people be doing that sometimes?
Adolf of Jesus.
What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
And he was a fucking leader of drug operations, right? Like,
Uh huh.
and So he had his little, his little secret place where they were cooking up their drugs and growing their shit and doing their stuff. And
Gosh,
but his cult would also kill people.
Oh.
They would also kill
nice.
people, and this it became like that cult was found out because some fucking I think it was like a group of 3 or 4 friends went to Matamoros in Mexico, and they
Mhm.
went to go just like have a good time. I think there was some kind of event or something going on, or maybe it was just a vacation. I forgot the whole thing.
Mhm.
But there was 3 or 4 of them. They were eating whatever. One dude said, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom or some shit," and then that dude
Mhm.
never fucking returned. Their friend never
Uh
came
oh.
back. Yeah, he
The
just went
hell?
missing. So then, of course, the other 3 friends like
Yikes.
reported it to the police. The fucking and then the police start looking around, whatever, whatever. And I think a whole week passed, and they hadn't heard nothing.
Mhm.
And then randomly, like in a whole separate case, the police knew about. They had like some tips about a drug operation going on, so they were like, "Hey, we're gonna go hit this place." So
Yeah.
the police went to go do a raid on this on this this drug operation that they found out
Mm-hmm.
about,
Mhm.
and they fucking hit the drug operation. They arrested some people, blah blah blah. But they noticed that there was like another like little shed in the back on the property and whatever. And
Mhm.
so when they went to the shed in the fucking back to go check, um, that's when they found like a bunch of fucking like body parts all over the place. They found like the big
What the?
pots, like what do you call those? The cauldrons. They found fucking
Hmm.
cauldrons full of fucking blood.
Fuck.
They found cauldrons full of blood, and I think like in total it was 15 bodies. Like they were able to like total
Yo,
15 bodies.
Holy
Mexicans,
crap.
bruh. When it comes to that that weird, satanic type shit, bro, they don't play.
No, no.
They do some
Gee,
voodoo, real
that's
sick
Mm.
shit.
what you
So
described sounds like a fucking movie. That's just
and
crazy.
the police, you know how they do their investigations, like
Mhm.
the people that fucking check the
De la
evidence and all that
muerte.
bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So they found evidence that shows that the fucking that the cult members had worn the skin of their victims like
That's
What
fucking
clothing.
the
disgusting.
Yeah,
fuck?
that they
Wow.
had worn the skin of their
Hell
victims like
no.
fucking clothing.
Oh
Yo, Mexicans be
hell. Oh
They
twisted.
god,
the
that's so
fucking
gross.
the cauldrons full of blood and all that shit was because they were involved with black magic. And
Yeah, satanic
Nice.
stuff.
the
Mm-mm.
purpose of the black
No.
magic was
Fuck that.
specifically so that their operation and stuff would not be found by the police. That was what the purpose of their magic was for, so that they wouldn't get caught and they could just be like
Why?
successful drug lords or whatever, right? So they would sacrifice fucking people. The guy that disappeared was Mark Kilroy, and
Mm.
I think they were looking for the leader. They didn't find him. They found out where he was, so they went to
Mhm.
go capture the leader as well. But when they found the leader had already committed suicide with another follower. So they were
Right.
so then they
Of
couldn't
course.
even catch the fucking leader. And then the other members were all eventually, found and fucking arrested and all that shit. Um, and one of the dudes during the fucking trial like believed so heavily in the black magic and all the shit that he told the police and the judge and all that shit to just fucking shoot him. Like he was trying to convince them that he was invincible. He thought he was invincible because of their magic, and he was telling them to shoot him because it wouldn't matter, that their bullets would just bounce off of him.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't no D&D bullshit. Like, you can't deflect
Yeah, for real.
bullets.
Hmm.
Oh, he can.
Fuck.
Imagination maybe, but
They would drink
real? Nah.
They would
No, no,
drink
no, no,
people's
no, no.
blood and shit too.
Ah, no,
Nice.
Yeah,
why?
that's
There's
Why?
probably a
That's
lot of protein in it.
they would do that, bro.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah, and a lot of
Tasty.
oxygen too,
holds
and
me on
Drink the
some other
blood
fuck,
of
shit,
your
bro.
enemies.
rich in iron. Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh. I would not risk that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if they caught a bunch of diseases while doing that. There's just no way.
Yeah, it's
Well,
unsanitized.
black magic will save them from that. Black magic protect
Yeah,
them from any
Yeah.
disease.
I
yeah.
Uh,
I
don't know,
guess.
bro.
I guess you can't get
yeah.
syphilis if you got
I,
black magic.
yeah. They, the sickness is everyone else who doesn't believe.
Yeah, basically. To them, that's how it
Holy
is. The
shit.
sickness is everyone else.
Mm.
I
Holy
don't know. I
shit!
could never be drafted into one of these things.
Oh
Nah,
no, me
Me either.
neither. Me neither.
You'd have to be offering me like money or something.
Not even
not
money.
even money. Nah,
Not
nah,
Like,
even
nah.
listen,
money. I
the
would
only
just
way.
fear for my life because, like, if I was told about this shit, you'd probably get killed before you can like go out and try to grab the cops. If like someone tells you up front, "Hey, this is our group," and it starts sounding like a cult, but it's like they already brought you to the place, so it's like you can't really fucking run.
And
Yeah,
Right,
then
bro,
you
right.
will get
listen.
Fucking
killed when you
aliens.
can't run. And will be
Like,
sacrificed.
I.
exactly. You
You're
don't
not
join
gonna.
us? Well, get on the chopping block.
You're not
Like,
gonna fucking.
oh god, I would never want to be in that situation.
You wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
The only way you could recruit me, right, is if you like painted it as some other shit. Like you painted it as something that's entirely not a cult, it has nothing to do with worship or beliefs or, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? You
Yeah,
you
like
got me into some. But
I can see
the moment any
You'd
of you
have to fool me.
motherfuckers,
that's
the
that
moment
what you're
any of you motherfuckers talk about worship or rituals or this or that, I'm
Yeah,
like, oh hell nah.
honestly
Mm
what you're
that's the flip side.
describing
mm.
is, and I this is gonna get political and shit. It kind of what you described, Locke, was kind of like the shit that's going on with like a lot of the Republicans, is because our president has been lying so much that
Hmm.
the people believe in those lies and they don't know what's fact or fiction anymore.
Fake
And
news.
so what you're saying, it kind of
I
sounds
can see
like
that.
that.
Yeah,
They're
for
not
some
they're
people.
like not a cult. They're not trying to worship anything. They're
No, but
just
they
fed a
got a
bunch of
stupid
lies and they
fucking
believe it.
leader.
Yeah, they're so
Yeah.
gullible.
Uh,
They're so fucking dumb.
y- yeah, and I I don't want to demonize them because it's like I just feel bad
I
for
mean, there's
them
stupid
because
people everywhere and stupid people on
They're
both
already
sides
demons.
that like
right, and it's like, well, they just don't know what to believe and they're just confused and shit. It's
Listen, you know what
just
you should believe? You should believe that not one single president that we've had since any of us have been alive
hmm
has
To
directly
never tell
affected
the
our
truth.
lives.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every president has told a lie from one way or
hmm
another and shit. It's just I don't think it's been that big of a deal until like the
Oh
shit
yeah, no,
that's been
this
going
guy,
on
nah,
recently.
yeah, this guy's a
Yeah.
straight
It's like
idiot.
a little. I would say the lies are just a little much.
He's definitely the worst president we've ever had in the history of presidents, and I say he's worse than fucking Nixon.
Oh, of course. I've heard people, talk about him being worse than Nixon because Nixon
Yo,
like would have
by the way,
resigned and shit.
they already drafted up his impeachment.
Yeah, but this is kind of getting off topic. So I'd
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
bring
yeah.
us
Let's
back,
get
but I
back to
wanted
it.
to kind of
So,
throw that little tidbit in of what Locke said is like, we're like they're not really a cult. It's just they've
yeah,
been lied to so much that practically turned into one for those who
no, they
strongly
practically
believe
are.
it.
They
Uh,
practically are.
no,
Not
That's why I
everyone
don't
though,
like.
but
That's why I don't
yeah,
like
some
not
of
Trump.
the
everyone.
extremists are.
Yeah, there's always those.
Hmm
It's because what you see in the news and shit, what's displayed for us publicly anyway, is always the fucking extremists. Because
Yeah.
every side always has like people that are fucking neutral. They always have some
hmm
people that are like very passive. They're good, genuine people. They're fucking smart. They're intelligent. They're not doing anything fucking dumb. And then you
Right.
also always have the fucking group of extremists that they're the ones that make the whole rest. They make all the other ones look like that entire group or whatever
Groupers like
are fucking
bad.
psychos and they're
Like
bad and like they're
like
yeah.
the like just to entertain this topic just a little bit longer because I do want to recourse it back eventually, is that not all Republicans are evil. Not all Democrats are evil. We just,
No,
both of us have our extremist sides, and that
Yeah.
just brings out the overall worst in like how it looks,
Mm-hmm.
not how it actually is.
Yep.
Hmm.
So,
realistically, we shouldn't even have political parties. It should all just be one. But whatever. Fuck me for
A few
wanting
bad apples ruined
a
the bunch,
perfect
that
bro.
world.
sounds like a dictatorship if you just have like one party. Like one
Nah,
party
but
rules all.
I mean,
Kind
yeah,
of,
but
Like
not
just
I
like
have the
mean,
full
Congress,
dictatorship, but
just have the
like,
Congress and the Senate and the president, but no Republicans and no Democrats.
yeah, that I don't know what kind of government that's called, but that's totally like
no,
that
it's
would
probably a
be so
dictatorship
bad.
or is that communism?
I don't. That's a good
Is that a
question.
communist? Is that
That's
a
that
communist?
actually
Our system now.
it's
Is that really, Darby?
it's our system now. But
You
yeah,
guys don't
no.
have like political parties
True.
over there, Labby?
Mm.
Or you do?
But like a little bit, yeah, we have. You have
Oh,
like usually like we have the more left side and more the right side
Yeah.
and the middle
It's just
one.
different names.
Yeah, just all different. But the only difference between what I think is still the best one is like in America you have like the Senate is now democratic.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Like nearly
House.
everything is democratic
Hmm.
now who can choose, and that is what I think is the most I say uh it shouldn't exist. You can say it like
Mm.
that. Like only
Dem-
one party can rule now, because
Yeah, I
that's
knew
what
what you're saying.
happened in the Second World War with Germany. You have
uh-huh.
the NSDAP who could rule over everything. No one could ever talk about changing something. That's the one thing I fear about America. Is like, okay, yeah, maybe
Yeah.
the
Now,
Democrats will make something in it. Make
Mm,
they choose like, okay, we want to do, I don't know, we're gonna go to war against this one,
yeah,
and they just do it.
Democrats pretty much run the
They
show
just, they
right now.
just yeah, they
yeah.
just do it. No
Well, they
one can
will
talk
starting
against that.
January 20th.
It's just like the hard one, yeah. But I think the best part, like we have in Switzerland, you had still sure you have like a few majority who are a little bit bigger,
Mm,
but you still had like I say like the left and the right who is in the Senate. I say like you have the left and the right and the middle one. Still, every party is in the Senate in it.
mm-hmm.
They still can vote in, vote out, or something like that. It
Okay.
can happen. Uh,
You can't have
can
just
it
one.
can happen that one day it's just all right. Can't. We have that system in it. It can't happen. You have a maximum people who can be in there,
For each
and
side.
that's it for
Mm,
each side. Even you have 20 or 30. I think the max is 30 people, nothing more. And I
wow.
think that would be a little bit better. But then you have always the people. Sure, you have more discussion. Yeah, sure. But still, you had not only like, okay, this part is saying now we raise the taxes on everything. Mm.
Yeah, and that's just it, pretty
No
much.
one can say something against it because they're all one party. But when you have 5, 6 different parties, and it's like, okay, the one majority party with 30 people say raise taxes, but the other 5 saying no, and they have
Right.
like votes of now 80 people, so they overthrow
Yeah.
the bigger majority.
Yeah. I think the one thing is that even though it's on like January 20th, it's going to be like a 50-50 with the vice president as the split.
Yeah, yeah.
I do remember like reading up on shit, and I think there are
Mhm.
like some things that, it's not like Democrats can do whatever they want and start passing bill after bill after bill, because I think they need like
I think they need like
10
10,
more
yeah,
people 10
10
more people.
Republicans at least.
So yeah, so it's like 10 Republicans will have to say yes in favor to it. So it's there's
Yeah,
still going to
then
be some roadblocks and stuff. So it's not
yeah,
like something they can do all the way with bill after
mm,
bill after bill and stuff,
yeah, and
even
it
if they have
bad,
majority.
But there is a
but
thing called fuck reconciliation, And so it's like this fucking thing that either party can use. So like right
Mm-hmm.
now, since it's split, the Democrats can call reconciliation, and basically they can bypass the need to have those 10 votes and still pass a bill. But I think
Mm,
reconciliation has a certain amount of limits. Like it has very few uses. That's what I
yeah.
mean. Very few uses. So it's
Yeah.
not like they'll
And
be able to, like I don't know how many uses, but I imagine it's probably like two or three or something
Yeah,
really
I don't
it's
very
fucking
low.
know.
something like that shouldn't exist.
Yeah. So
Mm.
they have to be very careful of when they choose to use reconciliation.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. I didn't even know about reconciliation shit.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But
I'm
I
assuming
like.
they'll probably use it. I'm sure that they'll probably try to pass bills and get
Mm-hmm.
like Republicans on board first. But like you know how the Democrats wanted to pass like the 3 point what was it 3.4 trillion stimulus thing before, and
Something like that.
Republicans were like fuck nah, and then they started all that negotiation bullshit for months.
Mm-hmm.
So like if Democrats wanted to pass that right now and Republicans were like no, then Democrats could just be like, hey, well, reconciliation is bitch, and pass the 3.4 trillion stimulus, bro.
Probably. That's
Yeah.
from what it sounds like with the current understanding. That sounds like something that would happen. But
Yeah, I think they would
uh,
probably do it for the stimulus if they wanted a
I'd
big
have
one.
I'd have to look more into it before I can come back and like talk about this, because all I wanted to cover was kind of like the light stuff of what was going on.
Yeah,
Because we're way off topic right now, and we need to
It
rein
is
back
random
into it.
talk.
Oh,
All
I
right,
There's
so
thought.
like
random
ready to
talk in
rein it
yeah,
it.
back
yeah.
in.
Random
It's
talk
random
too.
talk.
The
There's random talk.
Uh,
Random talk.
okay, yeah, I don't know if I didn't know if this podcast get
No,
on like wild tangents or if y'all had to like steer all the way back into the
it's
the
all,
topic at hand.
no Colts, paranormal, and random talk, bro.
Oh,
Yo,
okay,
you
okay.
want to talk about paranormal? Yo, so I've been wanting to tell you about this story since
mm,
the last time we announced it. So
yeah.
I'm a dream person. I'm real fond on dreams, and I remember a lot of my dreams for some
Mhm.
reason, no matter how random they are. So yo, I had to at least be like 6 years old,
Mhm.
and I had a dream one night that I was outside and it was nighttime, and there was this big stretch of street called Rockaway Boulevard. It's like one of our
Mm,
main boulevards. And I just remember, coming outside of my house, and down the boulevard was this massive group of druids holding torches.
The fuck?
And they were all walking down the fucking boulevard, yo.
Holy
Like,
shit.
this was one of my most vivid dreams and like one of my oldest dreams that I can remember. And like, it was crazy. And that's always what I thought cults were. I always thought cults were like, dudes with the robes and the
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dark and the shadows. But it's really not. I've come to learn that cults are really just powerful men, smart men, manipulative men that
pretty much.
rope
Has
weak
there
people
have
in.
there have there been cults led by women now that you've mentioned that it's just
Yeah, the same one, the Heaven's Gate cult. It was actually started by a woman and a man. And the
mm.
only reason they killed themselves is because the woman died, and
Oh.
the man was kind of like lost, like he had no clue what to do, and he started losing his mind a little bit. And that's when the
Mm.
idea, because she never had the idea of them killing themselves.
Mhm.
She was always like, no, like when we die and we're supposed to die, then we will all ascend. But this dude was
Ah.
like, nah,
Let's
Let's
speed up the
die
we
accelerate
process.
skip
so.
that.
And what happened was there was a comet at the time that was passing by Earth,
I
and
remember that. Yeah.
there was a comet, and supposedly there was something seen near the comet. So these people thought
It was
that
the
the
ship.
lady was coming back in her ship, in her alien
Oh
ascended
god.
form to get them.
Oh no.
Hmm.
So what do you think they fucking did?
Oh.
And then they were
They
like,
did it.
"Hey, we can't wait to die because she's passing by the ship right now. So let's suicide and fucking uh,
Oh.
Just
let's
speed run the
suicide
shit
and
quick.
yeah, bro, fast
Just
delivery.
speed run life. Let's go.
Speed
Dog.
run. Any percent.
So
Hit
the
hit me with
the
the same
man
day
leader
shipping, bro.
the band leader, and 38 of their followers committed
Mhm.
suicide by mixing phenobarbital in with their applesauce. Then they all got into beds, and
Yeah.
one group covered up another group with the sheets,
Mhm.
and then the next group covered that last group with their sheets, and then like so on and so forth
What did the
until
last
it
group?
was
They
They
just tucked
probably
it was
cover
themselves in.
They
themselves.
just
well
like
no he didn't
themselves.
he didn't the last one couldn't cover himself. Nah, he was the only one who didn't have anything on him. So they
Oh.
all wore the same exact uniform, Nikes, and they all had $5.75 in their pockets.
The fuck?
Okay.
Okay.
There's a
Isn't
deeper reason as to why they had 575. It had to do with like a book reference or like a movie reference to some shit, some
Okay.
old shit. But
the
yeah,
fuck?
I mean, obviously we have no clue if they fucking ascended, but we know they fucking died.
Yeah.
39 people.
You know,
Is that
the
building?
I
Sorry, go
the
ahead.
idea of like dying, but instead of going to heaven, you're just like reincarnated as an alien sounds pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's like a good thought
I'm down.
experiment. Like
I'm
instead
down
of
with that.
like heaven, you're just an advanced species.
That sounds like a good idea for an anime.
I'm pretty sure that's a plot already. I'm pretty sure
That
that's
sounds
a
like
plot.
a. That sounds
Yes.
like it would be a
Oh, that
movie
one
plot,
time I
bruh.
was reincarnated as a slime. There you go.
Ah, there you go. You got it. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You're right. You're right.
But
You're
but as
right.
like an
I'll let you
alien
go.
species that's like advanced,
Oh yeah, yeah, of
maybe.
course.
But slime's already done it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, me so cute slime. So, aw.
I feel like,
Mm.
like, are there any good cults? Because like publicly, all
No.
we know about are
Yeah,
fucking bad cults. Do you think
I
that
don't
there
think
are
there are
any
any good
cults with
clothes.
good intentions?
Hmm.
I don't.
Because then it wouldn't be a
That's a good
cult.
question. Like honestly, it's hard to tell because you just hear bad things about
Yeah,
it.
all you hear is bad shit.
Right. But at the same time, it's like, well, even if the cult's doing good shit,
Who would
wouldn't
say
there be like
anything?
some psychological abuse going on and stuff and saying, hey, like, you know, if you leave us, you're forever fucking gone. You can't have access to anything, you know?
So I think once something gets the label of cult, it's because it's bad.
It's bad.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So what you're saying is that a labor union good.
Yes. Labor union good.
Labor union
Labor
good.
cult bad.
Labor cult bad.
Um,
Yeah, okay.
group
Okay.
with strange religious beliefs is a cult, and that it's not good.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
Damn,
I
bro.
think it's all circumstantial.
Yeah.
All circumstantial.
I mean, people can even start their own religions now, bruh.
Oh yeah, the fucking Jedi religion and shit.
I think you just need like a certain amount of members or some shit, and you need to like, I think there's like some kind of paperwork or something you would have to like actually
Seems like
fill
too much
out, and
work.
then it's like legally recognized, and it then becomes a fucking religion.
Huh.
You can create your own fucking religion, bruh. It's a legitimate thing.
Alcohol religion. Here I come.
As
Yeah.
crazy as it sounds, I watched a couple videos on it. I stumbled onto it by mistake. And then
Hmm.
and in the video they talk about like tons of different religions that people have created after this little process thing, because now it's like kind of easy. If we just decide like, hey, let's fucking call ourselves the fucking I don't know, cock lovers, and that's our religion, and then
The POV squad.
we have enough. That's a cult, bro.
I see that in the forest. Yeah, I see that.
That's a
Uh,
cult.
Fucking hanging
Oh
people
yeah,
around.
bro. Yo, Shawnee,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
were to be with us in forest, bro, because
Oh,
I set up some little traps, and then I ended up liking it so much, bro, that like I have inside our base, I have mad noose traps. So it's like a rope
Oh,
on a stick thing, right? Like, and I put them everywhere inside the base, Sean. So when they fucking get
Yeah,
in,
that might
bro,
be that might be
they
in poor taste.
they run over the fucking rope and it like snaps on their legs and it hangs them
Oh
upside
no,
down.
it's I
Eh,
see.
oh
yeah, it
shit.
just hangs them upside down, and then
That's how it's
we be
called.
we be leaving them there for days, just hanging, bro. And they be crying and shit sometimes, and they be whining, and I be telling Labby and Callie and shit. I just be like, it's all right, they'll fucking adjust. They're having a rough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a part of
Yeah.
the
They're having a rough
community.
time.
They're a
I
part
mean,
of the
after a while,
community now.
they
They just need an adjustment period, bro. They're
Yeah.
They
not
belong
used to
to the
life.
streets.
I mean,
Bruh.
after a while, they stop crying around.
Yeah, after a while they'll stop crying. There was even one, no bullshit. There was a female cannibal, right? She got in the
Mhm.
base. She fucking attacked us. I killed. It was her and some dude. I killed the dude. She was fucking attacking us. I lured her into the trap. She was hanging, right? And at first she was
Right.
super aggressive. Labby, I think you saw this. And then for some
Yeah.
reason, um, eventually I could stand in front of her while she was hanging, and she would not attack me. But if
Yeah.
Callie went to stand in front of her, she would attack Callie. And I think it happened
That
to you
is.
too, Labby, right? Where you stood in front of her and she didn't attack
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe
she
so that
didn't
happened to
attack
me.
us, but for some reason she would attack Callie. She wouldn't attack me or Labby, but she would attack
Maybe
Callie.
she don't like girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Labby
Uh,
said too. Maybe she doesn't like females.
Maybe.
That's a
She knows who Sadetty is.
eh,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's I said she knows who Daddy is.
It was.
Alright. I'll be right
That's so
back
fucking.
real quick because I
Oh,
need to
yeah, have
go
fun.
talk to someone
Alright.
about something.
Oh, yeah,
I said
yeah.
she knows who Daddy is, bruh.
She knows, yeah.
Yeah, Sean, you gotta. Damn, I
It
have to.
was totally cold we have there, to be honest.
I have to stream that shit, bruh. I have to stream it, Shawnee, so you can see it, so you can see the shit that we've been doing on the forest.
I know, bro. I want to play that shit so bad.
It's been fun, bruh.
Yeah,
So
I
far,
know.
Oh, yeah.
need a PC, bro.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna get
man.
it.
Need a
I'm gonna get it,
PC, bro.
bro.
Need one.
I'm gonna get it, bro.
Hey,
When I
so
move out of this apartment.
damn,
Yo.
it ain't
Mhm.
gonna be for like another year, right?
Yeah.
Damn,
Damn.
At the
son.
very least.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's at the least. The minimum is another
Yeah,
year.
it really sucks. I really wanted to get out of this place this last year.
Damn.
But my girl doesn't want to. She wants to get a crib. She doesn't want to get a bigger apartment.
She want the whole casa.
Yeah, but I don't want that, bro. We can't get that here. We'd have to move to Jersey for that shit. I don't want to do that yet.
Hey, come
Not
on
yet.
down, bruh. Come
I'll never
on
have a job
down.
if I move out there, bro.
Come on
I ain't gonna
down.
travel to Brooklyn from Jersey. That's a fucking trip, bro.
I'll have to hit that train, bruh.
Well, I'm gonna travel for 2 hours every day just
Oh
to get to
no, fuck
work.
that.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
no, 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 no.
No, no, no.
I do want to go up to Brooklyn so I could hit the fucking zoo again sometime, bruh. No, not Brooklyn. Sorry, Bronx.
It's just in the Bronx, bro.
Yeah, Bronx, Bronx. I do want to go up there so I can hit the Bronx Zoo again.
Yeah.
I went there for like the first time in my life, bro. Like, I want to say like three, maybe probably 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. I went there for the first time in my life, and I bought. You know how they have like extra exhibits and shit, but you would have to pay like a little
Yeah.
extra for all those extra ones. And but there's a ticket that you can
Mhm.
buy that gives you access to the whole thing, except the extra
Yeah.
exhibits, and then the ticket that gives you access to all the extra shits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I bought the one that gives you access to all the extra shits, but then the chick that I was with at the time and I went to the fucking zoo, she was like, no, but I'm so tired. I don't want blah, 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 after we walked around a bit. And I'm like, bitch. But I paid for the ticket for all the motherfucking exhibits. I
Oh,
want to
that
see
sounds so bad.
everything, bitch. But she was too tired of walking around the fucking Bronx Zoo, because Bronx Zoo be massive as fuck, bro.
It's a big park, bro. It's a
Sands
big zoo.
Entertainment sent me here. Hey, Luis Ortega, how's it going? Sands
It is a very
Entertainment.
big.
Hey, tell
It's a very
Sands I
big
said
zoo,
thank you
bro.
very much, bro.
That's a lot
Um,
of walking.
bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying, son. Like Bronx Zoo is fucking massive. That zoo is huge as fuck.
I don't know.
You could spend hours, hours, dude. I'm talking like 3, 4 hours,
Nah, that's a whole
maybe,
day. That's a whole
maybe.
day
Yeah, I
thing.
was about to say maybe even more than that, dude. Depending on whether you want to see all the exhibits, if you take a little break to
Whenever
sit
we
down
go,
and eat
bro,
something,
we'd get there at like 10 o'clock, bro, and we wouldn't leave until like 5.
you have to go there in the morning, bro. You
You
have
have to
to.
go there in the morning and stay
You
all
can't
day.
go there like late in the afternoon. No, no, no.
You know
You.
what I got? You know what I got 15 minutes away from my crib? I got an aquarium. It's actually really nice.
I
I
never been
haven't
to
been
an
since I was a
aquarium,
kid. I love aquariums, bro. I love seeing the sea animals, the sea creatures, the sharks and shit. That shit is cool.
I want to go to an aquarium, bro. Hey,
Oh shit, let's
does
get
yours
it.
have the shit where like you I don't know what they call them, but it's like them little tunnel things and the water's like all around you. You know what I mean? Like the ceiling
Yeah,
is water and shit too.
yeah.
Hey, hey,
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, Alex. Hey, how's it going? Sands
Hey,
Entertainment
Alex.
told me
What's up,
about you.
bro?
What's up? They're talking in the YouTube chat. Cause you know
What's
I
up,
think I've said it.
bro?
I multi-stream, so I'm like on Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
oh,
oh,
okay.
that's news to me. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
I'm on Twitch and
just thought you
YouTube
were
at the
streaming
same time.
Yeah.
on Twitch.
Sands Entertainment. I don't know who that is, bro, but I'm definitely gonna have to check him out later. Now that am I subscribed to them?
Hey,
Have I watched
hey,
their shit?
hey.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
have to
know.
check them out. I am
Saying
subscribed to a bunch of
entertainment.
people on YouTube, but I've never heard it Sands
That's
Entertainment. At
weird,
least I
yo.
don't think.
Yeah, I'm about
But
to
I
look them
wonder
up
if
right
Sans
now.
Entertainment does like Undertale remixes or something.
I'm going to their YouTube right now.
but listen, bro. Fucking there was something I wanted to tell you about the paranormal shit, right? Since we're also hitting the topic of the paranormal.
Damn, it's another YouTuber that does like the same shit. He does podcasts. They
Hmm.
have conversations about just
Hmm.
regular life shit, political shit, and all that.
Oh, okay.
They're actually live right now.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
Go
Pog.
look at their. I'm gonna go look at theirs
Ooh,
right now
Is it
and see what
YouTube?
it
He
says.
mentioned you guys on his live. Oh wow. Thank you. I'm gonna go actually, yeah, I need to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We do these podcasts every Friday. Every Friday we start like between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern time, and they usually last like what, like 2 to 3 hours most of the time,
yeah.
somewhere around there.
Someone said, "Did
But
Andrew Schultz
but we were a
evaluate
little
you?"
late starting today. We started a little late
A
today
Yeah,
little late,
facts.
yeah.
compared to the usual.
Normally.
Yeah.
So weird. I don't see how someone mentioned you. I don't see it.
Mm, but
Must have been a minute ago.
what was I
You want
gonna
to say
say?
something about paranormal?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
So
this is what I wanted to
what do you
say.
got?
What I wanted to say. All right, so you know how you're fucking when you dream, right? You know how
Hmm.
supposedly you could like what is that thing when you like
Lucid dream.
Say dreaming.
that's when
Lucid dream.
that's what it is when like people say you can like leave your body and see yourself sleep and shit like that.
You can. I think you can. You can kind of not manipulate your own dream. You can
Yeah.
choose like what you want to do in your own dream.
Yeah.
Those are the best kinds of
Oh,
dreams.
You
I've
take
done that, but
control of
not
your
many
dreams.
times. Not it's been very few times I've been able to do that.
I never
Very
did that.
few.
No, I'm using my phone. This is fucking stupid.
But I was gonna say, you know how there's that what is it? You know how you be having those really fucking like sleep paralysis, right? For instance, how sleep
Oh,
Yeah.
paralysis
those.
feels so fucking real. Like you really think that you're just laying down in your bed and you can't fucking move, you can't fucking scream, you can't, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
or you're,
that's
or you think you're sitting on your
terrifying.
couch and whatever. Do you think that in any way, shape, or form that has anything to do with some kind of paranormal whatever? Because
No.
I have heard though that like dark entities can fuck with you while you sleep, and not just like on a physical plane. Like not just that they'll pull your sheets out or fucking, touch you or something. Yeah, yeah. Not just like
Touch
the
you
Right.
on your
typical
leg.
not just like the typical camera view shit of something that's not unseen fucking with you in your sleep.
Mm.
But I have
Mhm.
heard that they can, how supposedly bad forces can like manipulate your fucking moods and they can make you feel angry or sad or they can like change the
Mhm.
whole vibe of a fucking room and you feel like you're unwanted there, like you're not welcome, shit. Like those same kind of energies can leak into your fucking dreams and can affect you in your sleep.
You know, I
Sounds
have
intense.
had sleep paralysis in the past, and I've seen what are called like typically called like shadow people and shit.
Oof.
And
Oh, yo.
it's typically normal for people who have like sleep paralysis to see those.
Mm.
And supposedly, if you keep staring at them,
Oh, God.
and they approach you, and you keep staring at them, supposedly you'll die.
The fucking yo, y'all ever watch
But
Really?
the movie Ghost?
yeah, that's
Wait, what? Watch what
supposedly.
movie?
Y'all ever watch the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze?
No, but that's old. I know it's an old movie.
There's a fucking shadow person in that movie.
Oh
I
my
know
He's
that's an
being
god.
old movie.
followed. His
Uh,
ghost, his ghost gets followed by the shadow people, and they're like the ones that take your fucking spirit into the
mhm.
shadows and fucking yo, that's
You
crazy.
turn into
Yeah,
one of them or
like
something?
so
Yeah.
I tested it for a bit. This was years ago. I haven't had sleep paralysis in quite a long time. So this is like I think this is like high school was the last time I had like sleep paralysis and had like those experiences. Um and so I remember looking at the shadow person and it was just staring at me with its like red eyes and it slowly approached me and I don't know if this was like I'm pretty sure this is like out of fear
I
or
don't fuck with
something.
shadow people, bro.
But when it got really close to me, I felt my heart racing as if it was about to burst out of my chest, and then I just closed my eyes at the last second and shit. So I can kind of see how people would think
Could
that
die.
if you stare at them for too long, you could fucking die. But I also think it's because you're scared, you're
Yeah.
paralyzed, and you don't know what's going on. So your heart is just fucking racing because you're so scared. I think that's what it is. And that's how, like, the belief of staring at them for too long can cause you to die.
I like how as soon as you mentioned shadow people, fucking Kapkana was immediately like looking for me, like to
Like,
see my,
look over there.
bruh, 'cause me and
See him?
shadow people, mm-mm, mm-mm. I
Not
don't
with me,
fuck with
boy.
the shadows, bruh. Fuck
You don't
out.
Uh,
fuck with the shadows,
I don't
boy.
fuck with the
I
shadows,
I
bruh.
would
Man, they're
I
my
would
arch
not
enemy,
wish
bruh. If I had
I would
any
not
arch
wish
enemy on this earth, it is the
Them fucking
shadow people,
shadows,
bruh.
boy.
that.
It is the shadow people.
Don't
Uh,
Yeah,
fuck with
like
them shadows, boy.
honestly, I wouldn't wish that upon anyone because like that's even though I didn't have the experience very often, it is scary and it's like no, I like living in fear whenever you like go to sleep isn't a good thing. So I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
nah, bruh. Listen, I think I fucking I don't remember. It was just a few nights ago too. This is why I was
Hmm.
asking about it. Um, because like y'all know what I said last time on the last podcast about the paranormal, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
listen,
No, no. Sorry,
listen,
I don't remember exactly. It's like three
listen.
weeks ago. I
I'm
think
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm
I
gonna
I,
say it
I
don't
right.
think
remember
we
I'm gonna say it
either.
right. Look, if there's
yeah.
any fucking spirit, get the fuck out of here right now, bro. All right, so right? So I feel like if there is any kind of spirits or ghosts or whatever the fuck around you or near you, I don't
Hmm.
know, some shit like that, right? If they move something or if they you hear a fucking sound or something, I feel like if you start acknowledging that that shit is happening and you start investigating it and trying to figure out what it is, you're like giving it attention. You're feeding it your
Hmm.
energy and then it only gets worse and it just becomes
Right.
Mm.
like more frequent, like you're going to make whatever that thing is more powerful. But like
Right.
if I heard a little like knock or something, and in my mind I'm just like, okay, I heard it, but I ain't gonna do nothing, and I just keep playing my game and I ignore it, it can't, it's not feeding off of me. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to pay attention
Mm.
to it. I'm not paying mind to it. And I was telling
Speaking
y'all
of,
about many moments that I've heard or seen some slight shit, and I've thought to myself like, okay, keep it pushing. We not gonna do this. We not gonna do this.
yeah,
I even talk to myself out loud sometimes when I think I seen something or I heard something that is
It's
not,
hmm
over.
and I just tell myself like, damn, I can't wait to get upstairs and turn on the Xbox and blah blah blah, just so the spirits think like I ain't even thinking about. I'm trying to psych them the fuck out. I'm trying to
No,
psych
man,
yeah.
you
them
can
out,
read your
bro.
fucking mind, bro.
No,
What
no,
if they
no,
can
don't say that.
sense
Don't,
your
no, no, no,
what
no,
if
no,
they can sense your
no, no, no.
fucking aura
I'm
like
pretty
how some
sure. Yeah, like
I
they
don't
could
know.
sense that
Well, I do
shit.
my best to mask my aura as much as I can.
dog animals can
I
tell
do
when
my
you're
best.
Hey,
afraid?
look.
Mm.
Hmm.
Honestly, I don't believe in any of that shit because I would think that it would be more prevalent if it was real. You know, like hauntings were actually a thing. And I feel like we would live in a society where it's like we would have like exorcist schools and shit for people who are like dedicated for that shit.
Jujutsu
Like,
Kaisen.
yeah, like can can
Hey, I fucking
so
love
it's
that
it's
show.
like I would expect that would be a thing, but that's like not really like a big thing. It's like I heard that there's like something that talks about exorcism, but I don't know if that's like a curriculum when you're trying to become a priest or some shit to like kind of go
Nah, just
over it.
take a pump gun with holy water in it and then.
But I
Fucking
Just
don't
be
believe any of that shit.
prepared.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
When you
I
feel the spirits coming, you pull out that gun with the holy
any of
water, and you're
y'all
just like, yeah,
any of y'all
yeah,
ever watched
I got that thing on me. Don't fuck with
this
me
is
tonight.
any of y'all
America.
ever
Don't
watched The
fuck with me
Mask?
tonight.
This is America. Pull out your gun with holy water in it.
Any of y'all ever watched
Motherfucking
Supernatural?
now I'm prepared. But
Uh,
that's
I've
one
I've
thing I
seen
really
some
want to do with a
episodes.
few friends of mine, to be honest.
hmm
Like going at midnight to a haunted house or haunting
Yeah,
complex and
that would. That's just fun.
just try,
No,
just
go ahead.
just
Yeah,
Go
be
ahead.
in there and
Go ahead. Go ahead.
even
honestly,
even
Go
just
ahead. Go
walking
ahead.
around
Go ahead.
or
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to
Don't
do it.
because
I
don't be
want to
like
do that at least one time. At least one
yeah,
time.
at least one
just bring a
time.
gun with you and you'll be fine. You'll
I've
feel
always wanted
invincible.
I've
As
always wanted to be
Just
I said it to my friends. I was like, guys, when we go something on this place, yeah, I don't care. I take one gun with me, a
mm-hmm.
few knives,
Now you gotta
enough
load your gun
light,
full of
And
salt.
then you'll be
You
good.
gotta load your you gotta
and
load
then I
your
Yeah,
will.
bullets full of salt.
because you never know if the rustling
So
in the back is some
Salt and
spirits or
garlic.
some dude trying to sell you cocaine.
that's why. When you kill a dealer, well, one dealer less.
Yeah, like fucking.
And it's like I don't know why I start to watch that shit. Ah, yeah, it was 2 days ago. I think 2 days ago we were like 3 4 people. We watched 1 hour of um, videos from things you couldn't. Sometimes you couldn't really explain what
Right.
Yeah.
happened
Those
there.
videos are
Like
always so
Yeah.
scary.
yeah, and like
Uh,
one part that was like you could really see clear that behind that guy was lit shit. There was another guy
yeah, like,
standing like with straight arm. He was standing behind him. Was
ooh,
like
I
motherfucker.
hate
If I
those.
had my shotgun, I would just turn around. Okay, everything what was there is just gone or hit for sure.
Talking about pictures, this like creepy shit. I
Mm,
just remembered. Um, I forgot if this is like a son or daughter, but like the mom like took a picture of like their children, in this like field of like you know like I think it was like field of flowers or something,
mm.
but what they saw in the picture with them was like a being in some sort of like spacesuit that was just never there, and they couldn't explain it. Like that,
Oh
I
there was
saw
wait,
that.
nothing
Yeah.
there,
I
but
know
there was a
about
being
that.
in the space like
That's
a
really
spacesuit.
famous. That's a really famous
Yeah,
incident.
yeah,
That's a really
yeah.
big incident.
Yeah, and so it's like shit like that just gives me chills and stuff. Like even though like I think maybe it might be fabricated a little to like, get like some story hype, but just to think about it, what if that was actually like full true? They not person wasn't there. And they took a picture, and all of a sudden, what they see on the film is someone in like a spacesuit. That creeps me the fuck out.
I
Oh my
fucking
Everyone would
god.
creep me out if I see recording
Yeah,
something.
I don't
I
know if it
rewatch and I
was
see a fucking guy behind me. I'm like,
yeah,
wait, hold on.
yeah. This shit's always creepy.
I don't know if it was that case in particular or if it was another case, but I
Mhm.
remember another case that's really famous. It might be that same one where somebody
Mhm.
took a picture of something or saw something or whatever,
Right.
and then somebody like uh there's footage of it too where like these men in black came looking for that person.
I
And
do
there's like
remember
footage of it,
something,
like some
but
Yeah,
I don't think it's
CCTV
the
that
same
one
footage
story.
video.
of like men in black, like some big guys, like some big
Yeah,
dudes
some
Yo,
huge
pull
like
it up.
fucking
surveillance cams and shit. Just like the
Yeah.
guy, I remember watching like surveillance cam of this dude entering this building, kind of like running a bit and like it's like jogging away and stuff, and
yeah,
then
Yes.
2 minute
yes.
back
Yeah,
black
he was
came
running away.
in.
And
Ooh,
and the big
God,
dudes
that's
in the
so
black
scary.
suits.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
You know
so
the theory is
scary
that
because
the two dudes walking in was really like the actual Men in Black in real life.
yeah. So it's interesting because it's scary because it's just it's so out there and like I don't want to say I believe this shit, but just thinking about the what ifs just gives me the creeps,
Yeah,
you
I'm
that's
know?
why
sure
I'm
I'm
kind
sure
of
our
like
go
sometimes
ahead.
I'm like, man, that could
Man,
be real.
what if? That's fucking nuts. Oh my god.
I mean,
That's what I
I'm
want to
sure
try to experience myself.
I
Like going to
feel
the
like
places and
I feel
maybe
like
it
there
happens to me too.
there are people out there who get like hallucinations of stuff. You know, like it's late at
probably,
night,
yeah.
and so like speaking of paranormal, this like got me into being in like the paranormal for like a while when I was young, and I honestly don't talk about this story much because it's like, you know, there's never really been an opportunity for me to like say this stuff, but I honestly genuinely believe this was because I was tired as fuck and it was like 3 in the morning and I was like
Oh, 3 in
already
the morning
binging
as
video
well.
games all night. Well, I mean this was back in high school where it's like, you know, I had to be up in like 4 hours. And so it's like my body was already tired and shit. I remember walking downstairs, and so in my kitchen, there's like these glass panes that go from almost the floor to the ceiling. And at the time, I was like about nearly 6'4" at the time, is sophomore year in high school. And I remember walking downstairs, you know, just trying to be quiet, like, fuck, am I going to wake up my parents? And when I turn around and
Mhm.
I walked uh, to the kitchen area, there's usually a light uh, that was like diagonally across from our neighbor's place.
Yeah.
That was like this big blue light. It was annoying as fuck, extremely bright, and it's just like, okay, like I can see my entire fucking yard for how freaking bright that was. And so I walked into my kitchen and I saw this shadow as if someone was watching from the outside. And so I looked up over and there is
Mm-mm.
this tall ass being who was like taller than 7 feet just staring at me. Big bulbous head just staring at me, lanky body, and I was scared shitless. I like, you know that fear of like, you know, there's fight, flight, and then you freeze. I
Yeah, dude.
froze because I was so scared, and it felt like to me it was like me just battling internally in my head, hearing words of go outside or run in my head. And I just bolted up the stairs and I woke up my parents. I was like super freaked out. And my parents, like, they went outside and there was nothing,
God.
and I went back and stood at the
Something.
place that I saw that thing,
Like,
and it was gone, no shadow, nothing. And I'm just like, what did I see? And so I was just thinking to myself, years later, I'm just like, bro, that has to be like one hell of a hallucination, because there's no fucking way that was an alien. Like, there's just no way. Why the fuck would it be there out of
Just
all the
hanging
other
Maybe
out on your
places
porch.
in a giant city? Like, there's
maybe you
just
have a
no way.
stalker. Want to see the booty?
No,
What if he
there's
was?
no
What if
way
he
it's a
was
stalker
scoping you out, bro? What if he was scoping you out to fucking
trying to catch my booty
trying
cheeks.
to
Yeah.
yeah? What if he was
Honestly,
like?
maybe he wanted to probe you.
What if
Well, he
yeah?
he
What if he
he
wanted to
should have
probe you,
came.
bruh?
What if he probably should have came to me during the day and say, "Hey,
He
like,
probably
you're
should
pretty
have. Yeah,
attractive. You want to come over to the ship later on, and I'll give you a little something something." I probably
give
would
you a
have
probe,
been more willing, but no.
give you a
That's
little
yeah.
probing massage.
It's shit like that. That's like, you don't know if it's real because, of course, I didn't walk outside. So I just assumed it was just, my mind super tired, and I just happened to have
Yeah,
that one hallucination. I've never had an experience like that ever again.
I've told
Never.
Sean Kapkana that I hallucinate in the morning sometimes. But
Really?
I've read online that there's like a medical term for it, that it's actually like a
Mhm.
very common thing for some people to hallucinate just after they wake up or just before
Right.
going to bed, like when you're tired.
That's
There's a
probably what
legitimate
happened to
medical
me.
term for it. Um,
Yeah, that's probably what happened, because I was tired as fuck, but I wanted to stay up. And so it was probably like what you're talking about, that medical thing, because it's like I said, there's just no way
I
that it could have
hallucinate
been
in the
real.
mornings,
Like,
but
I honestly believe it was a hallucination. But
but
at that time it felt so real. Like, it took me a long time to kind of get away from the paranormal and like alien shit, because that stuck with me for a while, and then I was just like, nah, that shit was probably like hallucinations and fake and shit, you know?
like
Hmm.
first thing in
Uh,
the morning when I open my eyes, right? Like I may not see something right away that instant, but I want to
mhm.
say it's usually within the first 2 3 minutes of me opening my eyes that like your mind is like still fucking trying to get
Yeah,
there and catch up to you. Yeah,
yeah.
usually within that small time frame is when, but I don't hallucinate big shit. It's always
No.
like some fucking little
Small children in the
spiders,
corner.
like I'll see a
Oh god.
spider on the wall or something, and
Honestly,
or I've seen the biggest thing I've seen is like maybe a hand-sized fucking spider or some hand-sized like weird black shape that I couldn't
mm,
fucking whatever. And one time I actually, cause eventually like I saw like little shapes and shit so much that I was like, you know what? Next time I see one, I'm gonna try and like get as close to it as I can.
right.
Like try and like actually, cause a lot of
See it,
times I would
yeah.
rub my eyes and I would like think to myself like, what the fuck? And I would rub my
Mhm.
eyes and when I look back, it's gone. And then like
Right.
I'm just fine for the rest of the day. So one time, I was able to look at one of the spiders, and as I
Mhm.
was like, because it was on the ceiling, but as I'm like trying my best to like get a good look at it as I can, like keep my eyes open and look at it clearly, it looked
Mhm.
like it was made up of scribbles or words. Like the
Whoa.
legs and all that. Yeah, it looked like it was like black scribbled lines or like black, like really fucked up wording that was all like meshed together perfectly to form a
Oh
spider.
shit. That
But
is so cool.
the longer I like stay awake with the intention of watching it, the more it just kind of like slowly fades. The black to
Mhm.
it kind of fades. And then after I like, give my eyes a good blink or two, it's just fucking gone. I,
I I've had something not like that, but this happened to me once when I was like in elementary school. I remember I woke up and I looked at my closet, and I remember like turning over in bed and like looking at my closet, and instead of the closet being there, it was like a laboratory with like chemicals and stuff like that, and then I blinked and it was gone. And I thought that was the
Wow.
coolest thing as a kid. Like, I was like, man, like, if that was a laboratory right there, like, really, like, IRL, that'd be so cool. I'd be playing with those chemicals, but that was just the kid me just thinking, wow, that was so cool.
listen, Shawnee got the fucking clip thing
Hmm. Yeah.
from
Added the clip
So
of the Men in
the
Black if
Men
you want
in
to share
Black,
it in the
bro.
Discord.
The Men
Oh
in Black.
shit.
I want to
Yo, it
play it
honestly
on.
gave me chills
I'm gonna
watching
play it
it.
on the
Like,
on the stream for a sec, real quick.
it's
Mm.
honestly like a weird, like, it makes you feel some type of way to see it because it's like, wow, like you just get the
He discovered
vibe
that
that
the
it's not
camera had
Yeah.
actually caught two men
Yeah,
on
let me
tape.
pull up your
What we're
stream
about to watch
and look
is
at
that
it
footage.
too.
No one's gonna die, are
Probably
they?
get hit with an ad, but fuck it.
Nah, it's already, he already has the video loaded.
Oh, he's already has the video loaded. Let me.
Yeah.
Look at these guys.
Sovar reported that the
What is
witnesses
that?
described the men as tall with black
It
suits,
like it
black
already looks
hats,
weird.
identical faces, extremely pale skin, no eyebrows, no eyelashes,
There
and
we go.
abnormally
Okay,
large
sweet. I
eyes.
could see the
A
video.
woman who spoke with the men
Fuck.
claimed that she felt that the men knew what she was thinking.
Yeah, that
Does this
shit's
video
so
prove that the
creepy.
MIB exist?
Like, why do they
Or
look like
is this video
they're both
simply an
bald?
internet
Like they have
hoax?
no
Can I be
hair on their
100%
face.
honest?
Yeah.
I'm really trying here. They look
Yeah.
Like what
They
the hell? Like
they
who
do. They
was
look
dressed
really
like
white
that in
too.
that time? And they look pale.
They look very pale. Yeah.
Mm,
They look
that
like
is.
their skin is like you can tell that they're pale because their skin contrasts so much from the fucking suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no kidding.
Fucking
That's
crazy.
me.
That's that Men in
Yeah.
Black shit, bro.
That's that
And
Man
then
in Black shit, bro.
did you hear the guy how he was saying that the witnesses described them that they had no fucking eyebrows, they were bald, pale skin,
That's what I'm
blah
saying.
blah
They don't look
blah.
like they
So
have any
like
facial hair, bro.
That is so creepy.
That's crazy.
Maybe they just did that because they're like Secret Service, and like at the time, it's like, hey, if you like shave
Yeah,
everything,
somebody's
they can't
chopping.
identify
it could
you
be
Yeah.
or
some
some
makeup
shit.
type
Like,
shit
I don't
too that
know.
they did. Yeah, it could also just be some makeup shit that they did to I don't know, give
Yeah.
themselves a different look, maybe keep their identity hidden, some bullshit.
Before
Mm.
fucking, that was
Yeah.
probably before AI surveillance shit was up, so it's like they could kind of get away
Yeah,
with
you could
like
use all them cameras.
putting
Yeah.
shit on like that. So it's like hard for like police to like really see who the fuck they are and
I don't
stuff.
doubt
But
that
nowadays,
there's a lot of shit that our government has hidden from us
oh, of
that we don't.
course, I'm
Many
pretty
Of
sure
course.
there is.
many programs and things with people that
Hmm.
are a part of it and they probably live
Yeah,
among us every fucking day and we have no clue that some of those people are a part of
and it takes people like Edward Snowden to fucking bring that shit to
Mhm.
light and
RIP.
stuff.
and fucking
But
what's
Y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about him? Do y'all know about him?
Edward
I don't know
Snowden?
about him.
You don't know about Edward Snowden? So
I know a
he's
little bit, but not much.
I know
just know
about
he brought
fucking
hidden shit to light.
I know about
he,
Alex Jones. E-
shut up.
Turn the
Eden's
frog gay.
well, what was it? The fucking one cult thing that he fucking snuck into and he got footage of
Yeah,
a long time ago.
yeah.
I think
Oh
it was called
fuck.
I think it was like the Garden of Eden or Eden's Garden, some shit like that.
Oh
But
my,
it had
that sounds crazy.
there were like presidents there, ex-presidents, there were like political members, celebrities and whatever, and him and some other guys snuck in and they grabbed actual footage of the fucking ceremony thing. And there was a
Damn,
That's
bunch
that's
of
kind of
spooky.
creepy.
yeah, and they like blew it open. They like, of course, fucking put the video online for people to see, and I think you could still find the video today.
What's the Garden of Eden all about?
I don't know. I think they were worshiping some
Mhm.
fucking owl, some owl god shit, and they fucking had some kind of like human. I think they call it effigy. It's like
Hmm.
a human shaped shit made out of I don't know what the fuck, some kind of materials or something. And they fucking do their little seance and they burn the thing to the owl god shit for
That
whatever fucking
actually reminds
reasons.
me of this YouTuber. I forgot what he goes by, but he did shit called like the Owl Man, to where it's like he would dress himself up as like this humanoid creature, and he would set up cameras in this like abandoned place, and so whoever would like walk in
Ah, that
unexpectedly,
one.
yeah, and then he would come out of the corners and scare the shit out of them. God, it was creepy but entertaining to watch because those people were so traumatized.
I mean, come on. I mean,
Like a
imagine, yeah. You go to a lost
imagine,
place, yeah. There's
and
some
then see a
fucking guy,
giant.
yeah,
Oh
with such
God.
a oil, uh,
Oh. I would be
Trust you, I would.
flipping my shit if I went to an abandoned place and saw like a person
Some
who
fucking,
like
yeah,
did a
creature shit.
really good job of dressing himself up as some fucked up creature.
Oh wait, I think I seen
Oh,
that too. Possibly is he wearing a suit in
yeah,
some
he
of
was
them?
wearing like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
suit.
it's like a
Yeah,
big owl, fucked up owl head with a suit
about
on,
yeah,
and
with like a big owl head
oh
shit. Yeah,
yeah, I seen a little bit of
yeah.
that.
Oh,
I would be scared of shit
oh,
too
that
if I went
creeps
into
me
an
Imagine
out
abandoned
so
building
that
and
in
much.
saw that
night.
shit.
That in night in an
Hmm.
abandoned place.
Yeah, especially an abandoned place. That's the last place you want to see something like that,
That's the
dude.
last place.
The
I'm
last
surprised
place.
he hasn't been shot.
Yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure people, if they brought a weapon, they would
yeah,
definitely
someone might
just
shoot him.
shoot out of
Yeah.
fear. Yeah. Yeah. What he did was like funny, but it's
But
so dangerous to him
dangerous.
as
Mm.
well.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it's
because he
bleed,
could
you
get
can
hurt.
kill it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh man, I want to like pull up that video.
That just
Shit.
makes me hear Arnold
I've-
Schwarzenegger's voice in my fucking head. If it bleeds,
it bleeds,
you can't kill it.
you can kill it.
There,
Oh.
dude, I always remember.
On
Now that you bring that up, I also remember when he said, in that movie, what
get
was
it
that?
with a
That was
chopper.
Predator 2. Yeah. And the other thing, when he was like, I think he was in the mud laying back or something, and the predator was like looking at him, and he saw the predator's face for the first time because he didn't have his mask on, and
You
he was like,
ugly
"You
motherfucker.
ugly son of a."
Man.
God,
I
just
mean, he came, I think, from Austria.
I don't know.
So he had the accent,
I remember
the
his
German accent.
videos, some of his videos where he's like younger, and he's talking about how exercising gives him the pump. He calls it the pump.
Hmm
He's like the
the
pump.
pump.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the pump. It's better than coming. It's the pump. Every time I feel the pump, I feel like I'm coming. Yeah, it's better than sex. Something something. I'm like, what
Jeez.
the fuck? What are you talking about, bro?
It
But
sounds euphoric about exercise.
The pump.
I guess.
I just remember now
I can't
something
relate.
about my uncle. I don't know, we don't have any connection anymore to him. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
he and his family, my mother told me, I was a little bit younger at the time. My mother
Mm-hmm.
told me that he and his family was in a kind of cult, not a bad cult.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
your
The only
uncle?
thing, yeah, my uncle, but I don't know him anymore.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
few years ago. I mean, like, I don't know, 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and what my mother told me is that the mission this called is just to make so many children as possible.
The
Sounds like
fuck?
more of a
Yeah,
fucking sex club
yeah,
where you
but
just
it's
Yeah.
wanna
I don't
kinky
know.
shit.
It was kind of called because yeah,
Uh-huh.
the more kids you have, the possibility to get to heaven
Greater.
is greater.
That that sounds like one hell of a religion.
I don't want to be in there,
That
to
that
be
rem-
honest.
Nah,
that
no
reminds
kids for
me
me. So.
of a cult. I saw a video on a cult. I can't remember the name right now, but there was a
Mm-hmm.
cult. I think it was started by a lady. She was the leader of the cult, and she met some dude.
Mm-hmm.
She introduced the dude into her cult. The dude and her like had this relationship thing going on. The son of the lady was supposed to take over the cult when the lady stepped down. But then the
Uh-huh.
son started getting jealous that the dude who was falling in love with his mom would take the cult instead, like away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm
Um, and the dude that the mom was messing with, the leader of the cult, like that dude was becoming loved by a lot of members of that cult. And
Oh
eventually some
no.
arguing and some shit went down, right? So listen, the the son and the dude that was getting with the mom, the leader, they had a fallout, and eventually the dude, not the son, the dude eventually decided, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna make my own cult. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, and he took a bunch of members from them, from the cult, from their cult, right? And he
Uh-huh.
made his own fucking cult. And his own cult, in his cult, like he would marry all the women in his cult. like all the women, the children, and the women would allow him to do things to their fucking children.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
And then eventually the lady, the leader of the old cult where they originally came from, fucking died. And then when the dude found out, the dude that was like in love with the mom, whatever, when that dude
Mm-hmm.
found out, he went back to like, to the fucking her grave, like what is it? When they bury you and shit,
Oh,
like the burial thing. So he
yeah.
went, he showed up with a
Yeah.
with a bunch of his fucking people, whatever, pay respects, this and that. And then him and the son started arguing. Eventually it got to a point where the fucking son was like, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm out," because like a bunch of his people were turning on him. And then the
Uh-huh.
other guy took control of that cult and combined both his cult with the original cult where he had come from.
Jeez.
And then he had like a
She.
yeah, he had like a big thing. He had a big fucking thing of his own, and he married even like all even more women and fucking around with more kids. These ladies, I don't know how they're in their right minds. They were allowing their fucking kids to fucking be touched and whatever the fuck by this dude. But eventually it got to a point, I don't remember how it got so out of hand that eventually the police and shit got involved and it was like a whole news incident thing. And the
Damn.
police got involved and they were like surrounding the building. And then somebody started a fucking fire in their like church. They had like a pretty big fucking church. And somebody
Mm-hmm.
started a fire and a couple fucking people died. And I believe the leader died as well that same day. Like a couple
Okay.
women and the dude died. And that was the end of the cult right there. Like after all that scenario with the cops and the fucking whatever. But there's like there's like videos and shit dedicated to it. I just can't remember its name. And it was like probably like in the 19 somethings if I remember correctly. 19 somethings.
Oh, okay.
And this
So it
dude,
wasn't like 2000s.
yeah, this dude was just going around fucking convincing women that they had to be his fucking wives and he would fuck all of them and their fucking kids. And I don't know, bro. I don't know how people can
It
get
crosses a
brainwashed so
line when it
far.
gets to the kids, honestly.
Mm.
Because he could have just had a harem of women and that'd be fine. But then it's like, oh, the kids too? You kind of
You
yikes.
know.
Nah,
Just
no, 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 no,
no.
no, 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 no. You don't do that. You don't do that.
I think that some of these cults, I think that maybe they don't start off with bad beliefs or they don't start off with bad intentions. Maybe.
Right.
But I feel like eventually maybe they start to grow to a size or whatever
Mm-hmm.
that the
Okay,
leaders
so
that
here's
the leaders then start to become kind of corrupt because of like the
Yeah.
power that they have over these
Power.
people.
Mm.
so
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? So New Age cults, which are like, the recent cults of I guess like the 90s and the 80s and shit
Yeah.
and the 2000s, it says that they're founded on the belief in you are God philosophy, which is in power through internal knowledge, wanting to know the future or find the quick fix. So often the leader presents themselves as a mystical, ultra spiritual being or a channeler or like a medium to these people. And they're like, okay, so I'm making you believe that you are the God.
What the fuck?
That's what they do. That's why they get these powerful people because
Uh,
it's
uh,
almost just like they feed your ego so much that it's like, okay, I fed your ego to make you think that you are in control of your own destiny, but in reality, I've been manipulating you this whole time to do what I want.
yeah. That's
Mm-mm.
fucking whack, yo.
But I think that's always with the cult. When it's a small cult, it's always like, yeah, okay, we're all friendly. We are just like this, I don't
Yeah,
know,
low
weird
brotherhood or
ideology,
something.
yeah.
Right.
It's all fine, but when it goes larger, then somehow you want to like, you have, especially as leader, you know that you have the power. Yeah, you only need to convince, like I said, when you have 80 people, you need to convince maybe 30 or 40 people. And those 40 people will then convince the other one or force to believe in more bullshit. the leader is saying. It's kind of
Yeah.
forcing. It's like the movie I just searched is The Wave, German Die Welle, The Wave 2008. It goes like the history teacher made a test
Mhm.
because all the students said like no, it's not. It's impossible that something like the Second World War, what Hitler did, that will
Uh-huh.
never happen again.
No,
It's like
never.
okay, yeah,
Well,
okay, yeah, okay, we make now a test, yeah. I will
yeah.
try to convince a few people, and you just saw like yeah, the man had like 4 or 5 people who believed in that, and then they 5 people convinced a few friends of
Mm.
them, and he realized then it was a little bit too late. He then realized and like other people they're like punching other people like, hey man, if you want to
Oh,
be safe, then believe in him. Yeah, you will follow us now. Yeah, we don't care if you don't want to do it. We'll punch you to fucking death.
that's
And then
interesting.
they're forcing even more people in it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And he didn't even wanna. He was like, okay, wait, hold on, yeah.
it's
That's now got out of hand. Wait,
it's kind
it's a
of
really
like
nice
a
movie.
it's kind of like a snowball effect.
Yeah,
Like you recruit a couple people, but then your recruits go get more recruits, and then you have a new total. Like you start off with 5, those 5 recruit, now you have 10. Now those 10 go out and recruit, now you got 20. Then those 20 go out and recruit, now you got 40.
80,
And it
and
just
it's a
yeah, and it just
snowball
continues
effect.
to multiply.
Damn.
Many, I think that's many part of the culture that like the culture you told Locke, like with the all marrying shit, etc. That's like the guys was saying, "Hey, woman, yeah, you do that now, or we'll fucking hit you, yeah, or we'll fucking torture you to death, or I don't know."
Right.
And they're like, "Okay, yeah," and then I will do it, yeah. Maybe they will then believe in it too, and I don't know. I think it's something like that. That the whole culture spreading so much.
Damn. I am curious on how many current active cults there are that we know of.
Oof. That we know of, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
there are many cults we don't know.
Yeah, I think there's probably more
Yeah.
that we don't know about than the ones we do know about.
Uh.
And I think we should more be worried about those we don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Right. But I'm
Because
just
them
I'm just curious about it. Like, how many do we actually like know that just haven't done crazy
I
shit
think
yet?
just a handful, to be honest. Just a
Okay.
handful, and the other ones we don't know. They're like
Hidden
crazy
away
as fuck,
somewhere.
yeah. Like with
Hidden the
blood
fucking mountain.
sacrifice, and need
Uh,
to pray to I don't know what a god,
off the
and
grid, raising their own farms or some shit.
maybe or just like a Sunday meeting, like they're meeting at Wednesday at 10 p.m. in this I don't know abandoned building
Hmm.
on this abandoned sewer. I don't know. They're doing their stuff so they don't get interrupted from other people.
Right. That also could make sense. Like, just have them live normal lives, but then they come together and stuff to do their cult shit.
Yeah,
That sounds like a good probability. Because when I think of cults, I just think everyone lives in like this one giant house that like someone built, and they
Specifically for the
only
cult.
live there, and they don't do anything else but like raise livestock and like corn and like food
Oh, you're thinking about like
for
the
themselves,
hard, like the fucking
like the
the hardcore.
hardcore shit.
yeah,
Like they're self-sustaining. They don't go
Maybe there
outside
was.
for jobs.
like they're
I
in their
think
own
there
world
would be
kind of
maybe a
thing.
few years, like 20, 30 years ago. Maybe that would
Yeah.
be a thing, but I think today it's more about like okay, we all meeting at
Yeah,
a certain time and we will pray or
I
sacrifice.
think
I
it's
don't
easier
know.
to remain hidden that way too. If you just go about
Yeah,
living your
Yeah.
normal life and you just
Yeah.
meet up
Maybe you can
certain
like
days or something.
look shit up, like get on the dark web or something and like find shit. And then your
ah,
like
for
You
local
sure.
probably
area.
could. Probably could,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to know it, to be honest. I'm
Yeah, but
I
I'm not trying to
honestly
look it up.
don't know. I I
I'm
ain't
not trying to
going to
look
go
it
to the
up.
dark web because my shit's gonna get traced and it's probably gonna be a big fucking mess. So hell no,
I haven't done that in a
I'm
long time.
good.
The dark web is not a good place to go. I looked it up in like
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
2012 and found like this website called the Silk Road. It
Oh,
was a
I
black
remember
I've heard
Silk
market.
that.
Road.
I've heard of that. Yeah,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was the black market website
it's a
where you could
pretty
buy like
famous
fucking
site.
organs and shit. It
I
was
actually
crazy.
organs.
wonder.
Okay, I need
I
some new liver.
I
I mean, I didn't look
wonder.
it up. My friend looked it up.
I wonder how many cults have. Speaking of like the dark web shit, I wonder how many cults who've like sacrificed people
Oh
actually
God.
sold like organs on the black market.
I'm about to. Nah, I don't want to look that up. That's not something you
Yeah,
should have
nah,
on
but
your
Yeah,
that's like
no.
a good thought to like
That's a good
think
thought.
of
Yeah.
I mean,
you know.
they need money.
Probably a lot.
I know.
I would
The
assume.
black market, you're getting enough money. You
Yeah.
sacrifice people.
I would assume
Yeah,
a
But a
because like
ton.
new
it's crazy.
liver,
I mean, it doesn't
that would be a
sound
thing.
too crazy out of like the realm of possibility
Yeah,
with the
no, they're
internet and
already
stuff
It
these
is
days.
sacrificing.
possible.
They're already
Yeah,
sacrificing you to some
they're
fucking
already
god or whatever.
sacrificing. They might as well sell it
They're
for
all
profit.
good.
Yeah, you're
You
dead.
do a
So
ritual. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Our
and then
god we
reap the
believe
reward.
in is sacrificed, so he's satisfied. So
Mm-hmm.
why not sell that stuff?
Why
I
not
think
sell
a
it?
few cults we don't know they do that. I believe in that. They will do that.
Yeah.
I believe
It
people do that, and
it
it's
makes
not even
sense.
a cult. I believe some people do that strictly for business.
Or for
Yeah,
business.
that too. But
Strictly
how much of
business.
those people that do it for business are actually in a cult that just sacrifices people?
Maybe they're in it in one. They're
Mm,
getting free body. I mean, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Free dead people. You can say you didn't kill them. You just took the organs out and sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know.
I wonder if. So I mean, unfortunately, the human trafficking is a fucking thing too. I wonder how
Yeah.
many people,
Unfortunately, yeah.
how many
Do
people in
y'all
human trafficking
remember?
have sold people off to cults for cults to use as a fucking like, cause the human trafficking people, they may not know the purpose of what that person is buying these people for, but
Right.
they are trying to. Obviously, the traffickers are trying to sell these people to make money. So if a fucking
Right.
cult comes up and they're like, "Hey, I'll buy this fucking dude off of you," and
Yeah.
then the cult takes him, fucking sacrifices him, and since the dude is already missing, you know what I mean? He's already been missing for a couple months. Nobody knows about him. Blah blah blah. Like
Hmm.
it's basically like he's already invisible. The world's not gonna fucking care. He's already gone. You know?
Yeah. And then they just harvest the organs and like sell them and shit. That's just honestly that is just crazy to think about. But then when you kind of try to piece things together, it's like that could be happening.
hmm
That could
They
be
Like, and
happening right now.
that's just the mind blowing part is like that shit could probably be happening.
they could
And you see
possibly all be connected.
what
It's like
we
taking.
sick world we living in.
Yeah.
It wasn't real. Never mind. I'm not gonna mention.
It's basically like, you know how the internet has the internet that we can see, and then the dark web that like you can't
Yeah.
unless you purposely go looking
Yeah.
for it with
Yeah. The dark
certain
web
torrents and
is
browsers and whatever.
yeah.
That's how we are in real life. Like we only see and hear and do whatever the normal shit, but there's a whole
Right.
nother fucking world of secrets and human trafficking and organ selling and fucking sex like slavery and all this other bullshit
Yeah.
that goes on that we
It's,
don't know about and that you probably wouldn't unless you go purposely looking
you
for it
purposely go
and
looking for
trying
that
to
shit.
get in there. Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
That's just crazy.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I just want to live a normal life. I don't want any of this shit
I
happening to
want
me.
to. I
I
don't.
just want to
I
live a
don't
normal life, bro.
ever want to go on the dark web. Like I like thinking about like oh like exploring the dark web sounds kind of cool, but then you realize when you like actually think about it that you could get in a lot of deep shit. And like people can track your IP, and then
hmm
people can start threatening you and stuff, and it's like nah,
I'm fine.
not
I'm
worth. It's not
fine.
worth it, honestly. It really isn't.
I'm
And
fine with my life.
Yeah.
uh,
Someone could offer me like, be like, hey, join my cult, bro. This and that. Blah blah. I'll give you fucking 2 million. What are your dreams? I'll make you fucking successful as fuck. This and that.
they
I,
probably
I'd,
trade in Bitcoin or some
I'd still be
cryptocurrency
like,
shit.
I don't know, bruh. I think I might have to pass. Thank you for your offer. You're a beautiful gentleman. You know, you gotta hype. You gotta kind of kiss ass a little bit too. You're a beautiful gentleman. You're so kind. I appreciate the
I'm not
offer,
interested.
but I
I
genuinely just, I don't know. I kind of just want to be a regular average person. You
no.
know, I don't really want to do any of that crazy shit. But good for
Oh.
you.
Yeah,
I'm glad you enjoy what you do.
yeah. Please don't
Right,
fuck
Have a
with
great
me.
time.
yeah, but it ain't for me, boy.
Uh,
Ah, come on. Come on, look. You will join my cult, yeah?
Mm-mm.
big cult
Come
of
on.
what?
Cult of alcohol and thick thighs.
Oh, the Holy Thibel. I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
the holy fiber with alcohol
Oh,
in
the
it.
thick thighs.
I don't think that's a cult. That's more of like a religion that can be established.
Yeah, come on.
Worship the thighs. Die by the
Worship
Yeah.
the
thighs.
thighs. What a beautiful death.
A beautiful death of snoo snoo.
Come on, look. You would totally in it. Come on. I would say,
I don't
oh
know,
hell
bro.
yeah. Where do you need to sign?
POV squad is a cult? What?
Oh, hell no. We're not a cult. No, 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 no.
Not
I don't
POV
now.
think so.
squad cult,
Not
bro?
now. Oh, God.
Not now.
Oh, God.
You know,
Not every
later.
cult is bad, guys.
Yeah, it's not like we're like manipulating people or anything. You know, we're good.
You
We
wouldn't
are
know.
good. We are
You
good.
wouldn't know that you're being
Yeah,
manipulated. You know.
yeah.
You
I
would
mean,
think
what?
it's normal.
Eventually we get more people on POV squad, and then those
I'm
5
gonna
people will
start.
get another 5 people, and then those 10 people will get another 10 people, and then we'll just be end up on the news. But we're not a cult.
Gonna.
We're another cult.
I'm gonna start throwing. And
Our
the
motto, we're another cult, by
We're
the
not
way.
a cult.
in the Discord, I'm just gonna start throwing around like hashtag cult with a question mark.
Oh
So
God,
guys,
please
like,
don't do that. Please don't do that. Even if it's a
oh,
joke,
bruh.
Bruh.
please
Bruh,
don't.
trust me, yeah. When you do that, I will for
Yeah.
sure make an avatar who looks like shadow people in VR chat.
Oh my
And I will just stand
God.
right next behind you with
I
You're
red
gonna make a
know
glowing eye.
shadow
I've
person world.
seen someone in like a shadow person avatar. I just
Yeah.
Have
don't know
you?
if it's public or if they made it themselves.
I would made one for myself. Just for Xeno and Xeno and Locke. Just
If I'm if
just
I make
standing
one,
there.
it's just gonna be a fucking image of a of a shadow, and it like whenever it talks, it'll be like that Canadian talk from South Park. uh, that's the fucking meme right there. A shadow person, but it's Canadian.
What the fuck is YouTube video from the okay. Okay. Yeah,
I've never encountered I haven't encountered anything else paranormal. Just ghosts, these druid people in my dreams,
Mm,
and I can't say I've seen anything else like crazy, crazy.
mm,
Actually, a couple days ago, I thought I saw some shit out the corner of my eye, bro.
mm-hmm.
Maybe you're just
again.
hallucinating,
But listen. Y'all know I've told you some. I've seen or heard some little shits, but I always ignore them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fucking, I was coming out the bathroom and I was walking down the hallway. But as you're walking down the hallway, there's like an opening on the right side of the hallway, and that's where the living room is on the opening. And then
Mm-hmm.
when you get to the end of the hallway, you have to
Mhm.
like do a little U-turn, and then there's the stairs to come up. So as I'm
Okay.
passing by the opening where the living room is, just before I get to the very end of the opening, I could swear that out the corner of my eye, I seen like the silhouette, like in black, of shoulders and a head. Like the head, I could see clearly out
Ooh.
the corner, like in the
Oh, that's
area
scary.
near where the couch was, right? And I just in my mind, I was like, what? But I just like continued, down the hallway. I went up the
Hmm.
stairs. And then literally, bro, I was so worried about seeing it again that when I'm walking up the stairs, because as you first start to walk up, you can still see the opening to the left. I did this. I'm walking up the stairs and then I went and I looked to the right. I just looked at the fucking wall going up the stairs because I was like, I don't want to see
Nope,
that shit. I
nothing's there.
I don't want to do a double take and see it, or do a double take and then the ghost is like, "Oh, so you noticed me." You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Fuck.
Yeah, you
"Uh-uh,
noticed me,
uh-uh."
motherfucker.
I'm just
It,
I'm doing my thing.
yeah,
Look at the
I
wall.
totally understand thinking that you like see someone out of the corner of your eye, but I've noticed that more lately because I got like noise canceling headphones for Christmas, so it's like I don't know who's home. So like I can't hear anything, and I think that there's someone right there who's like obviously like standing there, and then I turn around and like nothing is there, and I'm just paranoid that like my parents are trying to talk to me or something. And they're just not home.
Dude,
I mean,
So
just
there's
I give you a
You
good
don't want
tip.
that.
Yeah.
it's whatevs.
Uh, a friend of mine told me, like a friend from a friend. He had like, yeah, he couldn't hear shit,
Yeah.
and he was watching porn.
Oh my
Yes.
And you
god.
know, he was like, hell
Oh
yeah. But he
no.
was done. He looks at his right. There was like there was like food ready for him, but it wasn't there when he
Oh
started.
oh
no.
god.
Oh
Yeah.
Wow.
no.
And he thinks it was his mother came in, put the
Oh
plate next
no.
to him.
Oh, that is
That's
oh, I'm
They
fucking
never talked
horrible.
cringing.
about that. Never.
You never
That's
talk
horrible,
about
dude.
it.
Never.
Hell no.
It's like something it happened.
God,
Yeah, you will not talk about it.
How do
Yeah.
you talk about it? Like, hey, mom,
that
sorry
is
you had to
so
catch
embarrassing.
me beating my dick.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why you don't do it. Just
don't do it.
Oh
Don't do it.
it
no.
happened. It's all fine.
Just let it go, bro.
God.
Just let it go. He's a young man. Yeah, he needs to reveal. He needs to
Thanks for the
release
food,
some.
mom.
Thanks to the white
Thanks for
sausage.
the food.
Oh, God, that's so embarrassing.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, you know how I just told y'all that I thought I saw that shit, and then I went up the stairs and I looked at the wall.
Hmm.
There's been a couple times in this house where I'm worried about, like, there's certain little areas or spaces around the house that I'm kind of like
Mhm.
iffy on, and
Hmm.
so when I get near them, I'll legit, like, I'll either look at the wall, like let's say it's to my left, I'll look at the wall, or I'll look at the floor, or I'll look up or something like this. Like I turn my head or I look in a different direction to the point where
Hmm.
like I cannot see that area that I'm concerned about out the corner of my eye. I literally
Hmm.
do what I can purposely to entirely not even see it. So that way I don't see anything, even if there was something there. Like, look, I don't. If you want to stand there and do your thing, all right. But I don't want to see you stand there doing your thing. All right. That's it.
Honestly, I actually like. I wouldn't mind going to like your place or something to like see if I experience the same shit that you're experiencing. Because if that like happens, oh boy, oh boy, that would be scary.
Yeah,
It, uh, like I just go crash at your place, and then like if I start experiencing like seeing all that shit, then it's like yeah, there's
yeah. Then you know
probably
something's
something
going
there.
on.
Yeah, some paranormal shit that we can explain. But
I don't think it's
that would
too bad.
uh,
If there is
hon-
anything, I don't think it's bad. But I also think it's
honest
because I probably don't pay attention to it enough.
yeah, honestly, I think part of it's just out of paranoia and
Yeah, it
stuff,
might
and
be.
then your mind probably like pops it back up because you're kind of like afraid, but you just don't want to be afraid, but you do
hmm
things to make yourself afraid.
There's even times I ain't gonna lie, dude. There's a fucking what is it? TikTok, right? Yeah,
Uh huh.
is it TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
No, or Snapchat. One of them has a filter that
Mhm.
it like picks up anything that's alive. I don't know how the
Ah.
filter is,
Oh.
and it changes colors on stuff that is alive. So like you'll paint it around your entire room and nothing will come
Mhm.
up. But if you put your hand in front of the camera, your hand comes up like changing colors and shit. And you could
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
catch your cat or your dog or a mouse, whatever. And
Mhm.
so there's actually I don't know if you know the YouTuber Nuke's Top 5. He like puts up a lot of
No.
scary
Yeah.
videos, whatever. And so there's actually a video where some guy is using the filter on a fucking chair. Like he's using it all over the house, nothing. And
Mhm.
then for some reason, one specific chair was glowing yellow. And he's like, wow, that's really weird because, the filter only works on stuff that's alive, not inanimate objects. And so,
Right.
like, his viewers, he was saying that that was his grandmother's chair and that, like, just a few weeks ago or some shit like that, she had died. And the chair was
Oh
facing the
shit.
wall. It was up against the wall, facing the wall. And then his
Mhm.
viewers were like, I don't know if they were joking or they were being serious, but they were telling him to like turn the chair away from the wall because it was like rude to her or something, or she could be stuck there or some shit. So then the
Uh
guy
huh.
was like, all right, fuck it, I'll go turn the chair around, whatever.
Yeah.
He turns
Fuck
the
it.
ch-
Why
he
not?
he turns the chair around and he uses the filter on the chair. The chair doesn't fucking glow anymore, like it's alive, like the way it was when it was facing the wall. But then
Oh.
he starts to paint it around the room, and on the thing comes out like a humanoid figure sitting on the fucking couch.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's so
And so then
weird.
so then the guy is like, I think he was kind of scared, and then he's like, "Hey, grandma," like, saying some bullshit, ha ha ha,
Mhm.
whatever. And then there comes another night, like the video continues, and on a separate night, he decides to fucking go downstairs. I don't know why. He decides to go downstairs and record around with that filter,
Mhm.
and you can see a fucking shadow figure on the couch, like, through the filter there's a figure, and he's like, hey
Uh huh.
grandma, how you doing, haha, whatever. And then all of a sudden a second figure appears in front of that one, and
Oh.
yeah, and the second figure at one point gets closer to him, like real close.
Oh
And then the dude just
no.
like freaks out, and he's like, oh, this is why I don't
Oh
do this, this is
no.
why I don't do this at night, blah 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 blah.
No. That is so scary.
And that's where like
I
the
want to look at.
video thing
I want to
ends.
find this.
But like a lot of other people have done that stuff too, and I downloaded the app. And I did that twice, where I haven't done it here in my room, but I did that twice at a friend's house where I like turn on the filter because I'm like, yeah, there's way like less likely. I've never experienced anything over there or seen it, so I'm like, there's much less likely some shit. And I like pan around the room and they'll glow or whatever, and I will too, whatever, but nothing else will. But I've kind of been wanting to do it here in my room
Hmm.
and to go around the
Nah,
house and do it. But
you're welcoming that shit if you do it.
exactly, but I feel like the moment I start doing that, they're gonna know that I'm looking for them, and
Hmm.
and that's gonna be like the little acknowledgement thing. And I feel like if I do see something, then from that moment forward, it's just gonna be like they're gonna be on me. You know what I mean? I don't. I want to because I want to like figure out and see if the thing really works the way it seems it does. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, your boy's a little worried. I don't fuck with these shadow people. You heard? I don't fuck with these
So
shadow people. I
I
don't know,
think
bro.
it from a quick Google search, it looks like it's TikTok
Yeah, I think it's
because
TikTok.
it looks like a silhouette of
Yeah,
someone
things
or
look like a
something.
glowing silhouette.
Yeah, like a heat map in a way. That
Oh,
is
that might
so
be what it is,
weird.
like a heat map. I don't know.
I would never
Well,
know.
this it's different because it's like orange and yellow, but then I see like kind of like
Yeah,
a
it's like
pink and a
orange, yellow,
blue
pink, blue.
or like
Yeah,
a purple type shit. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, yeah. It like changes colors as you're like.
Oh, yeah, that's it says it's TikTok. I actually want to like look that shit up now and like do that myself. I actually, honestly, I want to see what my dog looks like in it. Not gonna lie. I want to see what my dog is like.
Aww, so
Yeah.
cute.
See if that little bastard like shows up as like super red or something.
I'm actually on TikTok right now, bro. And I'm
Bruh.
gonna fucking look up the thing.
uh,
I don't plan to use it though. I'm just gonna use it like just on my hand on the table, and then maybe I'll go like this and show it to y'all, so you can see me through it. You can see what it looks
yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
But that's it. After that, I'm fucking turning it
In
off.
in before there's like when
Ah,
you're like panning it around trying to use it in before it's like a fucking body is like standing next to you or some
No,
shit.
no, 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 no.
like, wait, yeah.
Wait a
Grandma,
minute.
is that you? I'm hungry, by the way, Grandma.
Oh my god. Just imagine if there are ghosts out there, just imagine how many times your ancestors have watched you beat your fucking meat.
Ah!
I must be in the upper like 10,000s by now.
Yeah. That'd
Damn,
be
bro. Upper
Imagine they're like that, they're
10,000s?
like all this shit, they're like,
No,
yeah, let's go meet that beat. What the fuck are you watching? What the, is
God.
it lolly hand time? What the fuck?
What the fuck are you
Are
watching?
you mad?
They're fucking judging you from beyond the grave.
Like, come on, man.
God,
I'm looking for that fucking effect,
just the
bro.
disappointment.
Just
Just like just disappointing. That's probably why they don't haunt your room because it's
yeah.
like just covered in coom stains.
they
But
they know not to sit in there.
what I mean,
Oh god.
what I think about, yeah,
Ghosts haunt your living rooms. They don't haunt your bedroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless they want to like take over
Nah,
your
nah,
soul or
nah,
some
nah.
shit.
Yeah, nah. The paranormal activity ghosts. Those fucking ghosts were definitely in the bedroom.
Yeah.
but what I sometimes think about when now ghosts are real and you have your ancestor ghosts, etc. And is there like some kind of, I say, bedroom when like a bad ghost, like you made some Ouija board or something like that?
Uh, oh
You
my
then the
god.
bad spirit comes out, and then like you ancestor, and so they're like, "I will fuck you up, mate.
I
You will
I
not disturb my grandson his life. Fuck you. I will
yeah,
fucking kill you in the ghost world."
I've actually
I
talked
don't
to
know.
one of my friends. I was like, dude, we should like get like a Ouija boards and like
Yeah.
try doing
Hey,
that shit for fun. And my friend is so scared of doing that, and I'm just like, let's fucking go, let's do it.
y'all
No,
And
gotta
no, no,
he's
no,
like,
no.
chill. That's not
he
No,
fun.
always changes the subject, and it's funny.
El
He's so
Diablo.
scared.
we had
It's
we had
El
that one.
Demonios.
We had that. Yeah.
I'm not. I ain't fucking with that shit.
Oh, I'd love to at
Nah,
one
nah,
point.
nah,
You know,
nah.
just with
Don't
a
do
group,
that.
just with a group of friends. You know, just
Nah, nah,
just
nah,
for
nah, nah.
fun and
I'll
shit.
Not
See what
even
listen.
that.
happens.
I'll wait outside in the car until y'all
Oh,
are done
so
with
the
your
Oh,
ghosts
session.
don't.
kill you and your friends? That's terrible.
I will do what I would say, guys. Have a great time with that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I will go and
Looks like
I
I'm
will
the
go,
only one who's like willing to do that shit.
I will go to the next KFC and then you can pick me up again.
uh, if there is a Ouija board out there that has like a custom print on it, I would love to get it and have it printed as like Luigi, so I can call it my Luigi board.
Oh God.
You know what the
Luigi.
crazy shit is? I don't doubt somebody's already fucking done that, bro.
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
I don't
I mean,
doubt
in
I've
the
heard,
somebody's
art chat,
already done it.
Lolofon did that. In the
yeah,
art chat.
Lilliput did that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
seeing that fucking Luigi popping out of the middle of it.
I don't doubt someone realistically has done that.
You
Yeah.
know?
But still, nah, that would never come in my house. Never.
Mm-mm. I've been in a
So nah,
house.
fuck that.
I've been in a house where there's
Oh
two of
my
them,
God.
but I've just not seen them used, and I haven't
Oh
used them
my
either.
God, yo.
What happened,
I
Phil?
literally. Oh my God. I can't believe I just found this.
Yeah.
Yo. I'm about to add this to the fucking stream. It's so crazy that you said this, you know.
What the fuck did you find, bro?
Oh shit.
Go click on the link in the fucking stream. It's almost like because my headphones heard you say it, my phone heard you say it, and since my phone heard you say it, my computer heard you say it.
Oh shit.
I made a
It
real
is
life
a
Luigi
Luigi
board. Oh
Yeah, I
god.
swear to God, bruh.
Someone really did
I'm
it.
so I'm so teed right now. It's not in the way that you said it, but it's literally a Luigi board.
Yeah. And he shows you the whole
There,
process of him
Hell
making
yeah.
it and everything.
that's fucking crazy. I was looking up custom Ouija board, and this was like the third fucking link. What
A
are the
Luigi
odds, yo?
board, bro.
The fucking Luigi board. Just don't use it in your house.
Just don't, yeah.
Don't
Use it in
ever
You're
someone
use
gonna
it.
else's
you'll get
house.
it.
No,
You're gonna
don't
get
ever use
haunted.
it.
You're gonna get
What?
haunted by a big boo.
By a big
Oh,
boo.
Don't
fuck.
ever use it.
Oh, this Ouija board looks so cool.
It looks
Nah,
so
it
cool,
will.
but it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
time
but
to
it's
call the spirits
no,
in the name of Nintendo.
no,
Wow.
no, 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 no. Don't fuck with that around. That's a no-no for me.
Oh,
The
you're right. I might get like some of the dead Nintendo lawyers coming after me to sue me. You're right.
when you are lucky, baby.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to fuck with the with this. I don't want to open any doorways or gateways for these
I ain't
motherfuckers.
trying to fuck with none of the spirits of the Mushroom Kingdom, bro.
I'm not trying to open any doorways
I've
for
killed a
anything.
lot of Goombas. They might be coming
Oh,
back for me.
you're right about that.
I'm looking for that filter, dude. To be honest,
Filter.
still I can't fucking
It's
find it. I don't know what it's
it's
called.
filter
I'm
fish?
looking at the
reality
picture of it.
ripple effect.
What's
Hmm.
the icon picture for it? I need to look up the icon picture.
I don't fucking know. I just
Let me look up the icon
know what
picture
it's
for
called.
it. Reality Ripple. Okay, hold up.
Nah.
Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are,
Ripple
so
effect
we
icon.
tell them.
I used to actually sing that song whenever the fucking commercial came on, bro. Back in the
Yeah.
days.
We are tigers, mighty, mighty tigers.
My dumbass used to sing that shit.
Yeah, bro, my dumbass just sang it.
Let me see.
What else do we have?
No, it's not that.
Do you think it's possible to
Don't
sell your
die.
soul to the devil?
Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
Like, do you
if
think
he
it's do you think
exists,
it's possible
sure.
to conjure? Do you think it's possible to conjure him and sell your soul to him, or not him, but
To make deals
like
with him?
specifically to make a
Like,
deal with a demon or something?
Yeah, I think it's possible.
Do you believe?
I-
Do you believe celebrities have done it?
I just believe that you can sell your soul, and I don't
Do you
know.
think like the powerful people in the world have done it,
Some,
Probably
maybe.
and that's
not.
why
Uh,
there's like a whole shadow government that's more powerful than the actual government that
I
we'll never know
honestly
about?
don't believe any of that
Look,
shit.
I have the
There
fucking.
is though.
I found it, right? I'm using it. And,
Yeah,
like, if
Hmm.
I point it at y'all, even while y'all are on my screen, it fucking wraps
it
around
works.
to y'all. Yeah.
Oh, it
That's
like
good.
actually fucking.
Yes. Even if I'm just
Pick
pointing it
this
at my
up.
monitor, I'm pointing it at Labby, the effect is on
Uh-huh.
Labby through the fucking monitor.
That's
That's interesting. So I wonder if it's like a software issue to where it's like something
Hey, look.
pops up.
Look behind
You know?
you.
No, fuck you.
Look,
Because I don't want to see something.
I think I
Alright, look.
saw something there.
I think
Yeah,
so. I think I
maybe
saw the
you
curve
need to
move
look
a little
for it.
bit.
Alright, so look. I don't know if you'll.
Yeah, look there.
yeah, that's it.
You see that?
You see the ripple
There
shit?
was something.
Yeah,
that's-
yeah. It's exactly that filter right there. Yeah. It's
So
Yeah,
just
that-
look, I swear there was something behind you now.
I
A
swear I
short
saw
of
something
moment.
too.
Yeah,
Just
that's
for a
the
split
shit.
moment.
whatever is like alive or some shit like that, it fucking picks it up like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
God, that is. It's so creepy to think about.
So many.
That's as far as I'm
Come
going.
on, come on.
I'm
Let's move
not
on.
I'm not going any
I
further
swear,
around the room,
I saw
bro.
something behind you.
What if I did a quick? Y'all think I should, bro?
Yeah. Maybe now it's gone. How careful he's turning around.
Did that motherfucker just pull out $100 bill? Oh shit!
Careful he's doing that.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing, bro. Woo, woo. There's nothing, boys.
Maybe
All right.
now.
Thing.
Safe
Maybe
space. We're
later.
in a safe space right now,
Maybe
dude.
later.
It's your hashtag safe space.
Safe space, dude.
Maybe for now.
For now, yeah.
Maybe look at midnight again.
No, 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 no. That was enough for the rest of. That was enough for like until fucking June.
Imagine walking around with that filth in an abandoned building.
Ooh, that actually sounds fun.
That actually might be a good idea for when you do like go to a place that's supposedly haunted or something.
Hunter, yeah, possibly
Supposedly, yeah.
haunted.
But
Yeah.
I don't want to walk around with it in my house.
I mean,
I don't want to find out.
that was the whole point in going into a abandoned building. As I mean, supposedly like hot building. I really want to do that. Just one time, maybe experience on my own.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there alone though, because like I'd just be afraid that there would be like some sort of like drug dealer in there or some shit. And it's
Yeah.
like,
That's why you can cleanse the world from the bad stuff in real life.
oh,
Some kind of homeless person,
Shooting
a drug
around like a
dealer,
madman.
a fucking. It could even.
Mm.
Who knows? You might even walk upon. You might even walk into some places being used for satanic rituals or something, and then you're
aren't
fucked.
there like like fucking like satanic symbols and shit like drawn around in like some
Mhm.
like abandoned places, anyways?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
You never know. Yeah.
you
There was
never
a.
know. It could be that day to where they're just making their sacrifice, and one happened to pop right in.
There was a place. I'm not sure if I've told any of y'all, but when I lived in Puerto Rico, right? So my
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
neighborhood, the neighborhood I lived in, there was only one road to get in the neighborhood, and it was a downhill. Once you get
Mm-hmm.
into the downhill, you turn left, and the neighborhood is just like one big square, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on the other end of the square, like on one of the corners of the square on the other end, there was a dirt road. And that dirt
Uh-huh.
road goes up a whole other hill. It's a small dirt road. It goes
Mhm.
up a whole other hill, and up there is what like a water reserve kind of building, but it's abandoned. It's completely abandoned already. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but that building is full of water, so you wouldn't be able to get in it anyway, right? It just
Okay.
has super old ass fucking water in it. But it has the ladder on the back that's still like some of us we would like climb up the ladder sometimes, and you get a
Mm-hmm.
nice view of the whole neighborhood from there. But then behind that building, there's another dirt trail. And that dirt trail goes down a fucking hill, right? And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of like the older people in the neighborhood would always tell us kids, like, don't go past the fucking water thing. Don't go past the fucking water thing. Don't follow the trail, blah, blah, blah. Because back in the woods down there, there's a fucking house deep in the back that used to be used for fucking satanic rituals and all kinds of shit. And we don't know, like, if there's still something going on there. So don't fucking go
Mm,
back there.
okay.
And one day it was me and my boy Noel, and we went up to the fucking water thing. We got the nice little view, and then we had heard the stories, of course, from the older people in the
Mm-hmm.
neighborhood, and we were like, ah, fuck it, let's just walk down there a little bit. So
Okay, let's go.
we decided to walk down. right? And the trail is pretty fucking long. It's literally just a
Uh-huh.
long downhill, and it's like you're between two small cliffs because it's like two rocks, like two big rock walls, and then like a bunch of trees, and then the little trail between the trees, and you're just like walking down that. All the way at the edge, there's like a little water stream, and
Mhm.
you jump over the little stream, and then there's another trail, but then that trail like starts to take some turns and shit and go deeper into the woods. You can't really see too far.
Mhm.
So as we were like walking down the little trail, like at first it was very lighthearted and we're just like, haha, let's fuck around,
Uh-huh.
blah blah. Like
Yeah.
let's see if we can like see the house where, supposedly the satanic rituals happen or whatever from afar. And
Right.
and so we're all Gucci. But like halfway going down that fucking trail, we're just like seeing like I don't know, dude. I don't know what it was, but like seeing the trees, the rock walls, like how narrow the little
Mm-hmm.
passage and all the shit was. And we see the
Mhm.
little water stream ahead, and it got to a point where like we just weren't really talking anymore. And
Oh
then
no.
yeah, and then Noel was like, I don't know why, but uh, he said in Spanish, "Me da mala vibra," which means like I'm getting bad vibes from this. And I
Yeah.
and I was like, honestly, I haven't said anything, but me too. Like I'm not exactly feeling too excited about this anymore. And we made it
Yeah.
to the little stream at the bottom of the trail, and then
Mhm.
we like jump over the stream. And I think we took a few more steps, and then Noel was just like, "Do you want to turn back?" And I was like, "Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah." For some reason, this is just like I feel like the deeper in we go, there's just like the feeling of uncomfortable and like there's just some kind of bad feeling out here, and it's getting
Mhm.
worse the further in we go. I don't.
It sounds like you almost
Yeah.
pulled the Blair Witch Project.
And so me and him both just like we were like, yeah, let's just turn back, and we just
Yeah.
turned back, and we just started. Once in a while, we would look back as we were going like back up the trail to get to the hill with the water thing, and then we could go back to the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I never got to see the house where supposedly all the elderly people in the neighborhood say that the satanic rituals happen and shit. But I will tell you that they've always told us not to go down that trail, not to go to the fucking house, not to see it, not to get anywhere near it. And I will tell you
Mhm.
that just on the way there, you get bad vibes. Just on the
Yeah.
way there, shit feels off. It doesn't feel good. At first,
Yeah.
it's fine, but for some reason, the further you go, the more like awkward and the more like unwelcome, and you're just like, this is not good. I shouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense because it's like, the further you go, it's already narrow and shit. It's like, what if we get lost? Type of stuff as well. And
Yeah.
that's just not good. And literally, that's Blair Witch right there. You get lost in the fucking woods, don't know where you're at, and then crazy people come after you and then eventually sacrifice you and kill you. You know, I mean, I totally get that.
The fuck was that, Sean?
So,
You just made like this weird ass face and then did something with your phone or some shit. The fuck
Do
was
you
that?
find a
I'm sorry.
ghost?
I'm writing something. No, just writing something is funny. It made me laugh.
Okay, okay.
Laughing at your own jokes, bro.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Just the reality.
Listen, Brody. So,
The reality that they're not funny.
how do y'all?
Sure.
How do y'all feel about
Not
this?
funny at all.
We've been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's
Um,
crazy.
Yeah. We've been here for two
nice.
hours
Yeah,
and 20 minutes, bro.
it's actually 10 o'clock right now. Yeah. I gotta pee so bad.
Yeah.
Come on, Lock. At midnight, you were quick.
No,
Did the
no,
filter
no.
thing at midnight? Like, ooh.
I don't want to, bro.
Ah, come
I'm
on.
definitely not gonna do it in the dark. Who knows what'll happen in the dark? Fuck
I
no.
don't even know if you'll pick up anything in the dark.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I might test it with my hand, like under my blanket in the dark.
Mhm.
My hand, just put my hand in
Yeah,
front of me and see.
yeah,
But I definitely won't do it over the blanket around my room. Fuck no.
Why not? Come on.
I'm not about
Nothing
finding
will
out.
happen to
I'm not
you.
about finding out if there's any other beings of other planes and shit. No, thanks. Mm-mm. They're more than welcome to hang out in the rest of the house.
Just
Not in my
not
room.
where.
Not in my room. You can chill out anywhere else.
Tomorrow.
There's a nice big TV downstairs. You could watch
Hmm.
something. We got Wi-Fi. I don't know if y'all have any devices. You can hang out, bro. Just not in my room. And don't
Look,
bother
bro, I
me.
Hang
have
out.
some
Fun.
alcohol in the fridge. You can grab one. I don't care. Just let me be.
Mm.
Yo, Shawnee, do you have a? Turn your head sideways like this.
No,
Oh, never mind, never mind. Is there something hanging on the wall behind you? Like some black
there
shit?
is.
Oh, it's that little shit in the corner. Cause the way your head was, like, go back a little bit, like lean back, and then like look at your computer the way
Okay.
you were before or something. You have to like push back a little
Uh,
more. The way I was seeing it, it looked like that little cabinet, that tiny shit behind
hmm
you, that's like over your shoulder. It was popping out
Yeah.
just slightly, and it looked like you had a mullet, bruh. I thought you had a fucking mullet, bruh. I thought you had long ass hair in the back. I was about to be
I
like,
can
yo,
see that.
I was
I
about to
can
be
see
like,
Yeah,
how
yo,
that
that.
shit looks stupid.
I was about to be like, yo, Sean, have you been letting your fucking
That's bad.
hair grow out in the back, dog?
Nah, bro, that's funny. I actually gotta get a haircut soon. I need to get a haircut probably next week.
I was worried, bruh. I was like, damn, this guy got what the
Damn, my
fuck?
headphone died.
I was like, why Shawnee
Yeah,
doing that?
bro.
Nah, bro, you know that's not my lifestyle. You're not gonna catch me rocking a mullet.
I used to, sort of. In Puerto Rico, they be doing that thing, the rabito, like the tail, where they like the back of your head, they cut it like in a V. So you have like a small little
Mhm.
tail at the back, and
Oh,
every
yeah.
haircut you go, you just get the V done again, and and you just leave that little tail, and it starts to get longer and longer. And I used
Huh.
to have that. It's pretty popular among kids in Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know about anymore, but at least when I was there, it was a popular haircut. And some adult guys would have it too. Now I think it looks stupid as fuck, but back in the day, it
Back
was a
in the
shit.
day, being popular.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
exactly.
coolest guy in the class.
Like,
Look at how long mine is.
Vape
yeah,
niche.
little guys would talk about that shit. They would like
The rat
show off
tail.
their fucking thing and talk about how long their hair. Yo, how long you been letting yours grow out? Blah blah. And the dudes that didn't have it would be like, damn, I think I'm gonna get mine soon. Blah blah blah. So stupid, bro. Stupid shit. But yeah, bro, these. I don't know. I feel like we're coming to an end here, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe,
it
bruh.
sounds like it's somewhat dying off now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we've
had a
talked
good
about
long
all the
talk.
we talked about all the cults we really knew about.
Uh,
Yeah.
No,
and our personal
Even some other ones looked
experiences
up
and
some.
shit.
I mean, we
hmm.
usually. This is
What
about the usual time we
what do
last
you?
anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2 hours, two
It's just
hours
a
and some
little later.
change. Tink tink.
Ting ting.
Hey, damn. That means to take a shot, Labby. Tink tink means you have to
I
take a
don't have a
shot.
shot. That's just my beer.
All right. Well, hold on.
So slow.
Mm,
Yeah, my friends are oof. They're all split up now. Yeah.
Damn, Zaz. I wish you could have been here a little earlier, bro. I know you were
Indeed.
sleeping and junk, but we did have a
Yeah,
good
come on,
long
man.
talk about the fucking
Yeah.
cults and the paranormal.
For the next podcast,
Next podcast, I don't know. What should we talk about next podcast, bro?
I was gonna ask you that.
Oh yeah, look, and Zeno's here now. You see in VR on the Discord, bro. I didn't
mm-hmm.
even
Word.
know we could do that. Now we know. That's a possibility
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Just just pull out stream camera and boop.
What should be the next thing, bruh? Should we have a
Mm.
topic for the next one? Remember, the first few podcasts didn't even have topics. We literally just got on and talked about anything.
Hmm.
I
Mm.
mean, the last few
Uh,
weeks we have had topics, but I don't know what we should do for the next.
just think.
I mean, we still have a whole week to figure it out, but it might be nice to like kind of swing some ideas around now, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe just like one topic, then again, like just random talk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the
Always.
topic
We need a
we can
topic
like
and some
start
random
on,
talk.
like start with just two topics, and then yeah, like now, like we did now, a little bit the
Yeah.
topic, or now or something like that. Then maybe telling a little bit other stuff, or I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just thinking about what could
Yeah.
be interesting.
What do you want
That's
to talk about,
interesting.
Shawnee? Hey, Shawnee.
You're, I don't know. What's
What the
up? I've
fuck
been
is
coming up with all the ideas.
interesting to you, bro? Hey, you know what? I haven't heard a lot about recently that maybe I might want to talk about.
What's
Fucking
up?
mafias, bruh.
Oh
Mafias
shit!
and
Mafias.
Yeah.
like the yakuza and shit.
Mafias have a lot of history in a lot of different fucking places.
Cool.
It's
I don't know much about that, so I'll probably have to look some stuff up.
mafias have a lot
Cool.
of fucking history, and there's still some today, right? Like the
Yeah,
yakuza, like
yeah,
Yeah,
Sean
yeah,
said.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know the yakuza still exist, but I don't
Yeah.
know about
Definitely.
That's why
that could
Japanese
be really
people
good
don't even.
idea.
I know there's a thing like in Japan, it's like a stigma thing. Like if you have fucking tattoos over there, they just
Yeah,
immediately associate you with the yakuza.
because
Like they don't like people with tattoos. It's like a
Yeah.
thing. They're kind of scared of it.
Yeah, I'd love to look over the topic of the Yakuza because I did
I
that at
could,
one point, but that was like a long time ago.
Talk about some
yeah,
mafia shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I could like
I might even try and buy one of them little hats, bro, and show up on stream with the with the little hat, bro.
the sunglasses. Don't forget about the sunglasses
With the little
next
hat.
time.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Oh wait, I got my Ray Bans in the car. I'll get my Ray
Yeah.
Bans. Little hat. Be like, hey, you fucking schmuck.
Okay, that
What
could
you
be
looking at?
interesting
What you looking
because
at,
I
you
could
fucking schmuck?
then searching about mafia in like say Europe or Switzerland, like if something that was in Switzerland or in Europe in total,
Hmm.
if there something was like something popular mafia. I never
Hmm.
looked up for that. That could be interesting, yeah.
That could be an interesting
I'm
topic.
walking here. Yes, I said I'm walking here.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Alright, so we're gonna do mafias and shit.
Mafias, and we could think about another topic as the week goes along. We could have
Yeah,
mafia,
yeah, yeah.
some other topic, and then random talk.
Okay.
So that way we have,
Look at his mustache, yeah.
multiple things we can. Oh yeah, Zaz got a whole mustache going on. Zaz got the so Zaz could play. He just need to dress up. He could definitely be a member of the mafia, bruh.
Could be, yeah.
Damn, bro.
Mustache.
You need a mustache. You need a good clean cut in the suit with the tie, bro. You can't forget the tie. You need to show up with one of them jackets, bro. The big shits. You know, the long coats.
Yeah.
What do they call those anyway? I forgot what they're called. Trench coats, maybe?
Trench coat.
Something like
I
that,
don't
yeah.
know. Something like that, yeah. Something similar to that. But yeah. I think that's good for next podcast. Mafia, something else, and random talk. We'll decide throughout the week what the other topic will be.
Yeah,
We
and
can
we can
think
like
about it.
maybe like ask the other people in the Discord
Yeah,
about
true.
what the topic
Ask around for some
can be,
ideas.
Mm. Even if they might not show up, just get some input.
All
Some
right.
ideas.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
sounds good, bro.
Yeah.
All
So
right
we can
then.
go around for this week and potentially, well, not this week, but the next podcast or the one after.
I might I don't know. I don't know what I'm about to play, but I'm probably gonna play something. I'm like between
I need to
Cyberpunk.
come with VR chat.
Yeah, I was
That's my
about to
problem.
say I'm like between Cyberpunk VR chat, The Forest, So I don't know. I'll see what I fucking do.
Well, depending on what y'all do, I will either be playing the Forest with you all, or I might be playing VR chat.
I
But
will jump in VR chat. I need to see how my people are doing, how drunk they are, and they may be really drunk, those guys.
yeah,
Yeah, they're probably
I,
fucked up
I
right
know
now.
my boys, yeah.
All right then. Well, I guess that fucking that concludes
That concludes
this week's
the POV.
podcast with
yeah.
the POV squad. You know,
The POV squad.
POV squad. We're done. Hey, I'm getting that logo done soon.
Oh, I would
Please,
love
bro, I'm hyped. That's
The
nice.
the POV logo, bruh.
to get it.
It's gonna be in some nice little cursive text. You know what I'm saying? Gonna look all fancy and shit. Anyways, I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know when it's ready.
All right, sounds
But
good.
yeah,
I'd love to get it.
I'll see you guys real soon in VR chat or something in a few.
Yeah, something.
I will
I'm
see
probably
y'all.
gonna go eat dinner, like a